Shit.
Presenting our first ever charity tournament, the YGG Managers Cup. Watch your favorite guilds battle it out for a cause. Every other Sunday. Premieres October 31st, 10 p.m. SGT. We are YGG.
Kay sarap sa pakiramdam, makapagbalik sa magulang. Sa mga araw na lagi silang nananalangin, puno ng pag-asa ang mga dalangin. Naghahanap ng mapagkakakitaan, para may pagkain sa pagkainan, para mapunan ng mga kailangang bayaran. Kaya gusto kong ipagpasalamat lahat yun. Kasi ngayon, ramdam ko na nung ako na yung gumagawa. Pa, siguro kung nandito ka pa, sabay kayo ni Iska na magsasabi, salamat Lord na merong AxU Infinity at AxU University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Luis. I'm the country manager of YGG Pilipinas, and I'd like to welcome all of you to the YGG Managers Cup. With the YMC, we wanted to highlight the game superstars, the managers. These are the people who help all of you become better players and even teach you how to become better earners in AxU Infinity. The rules of the YMC are simple. YMC is live every other Sunday night. Each match will feature just 2 guilds, and each of those guilds will be represented by their very best 3 players. 1 player from each side will play a best-of-3 match, and whoever loses is knocked out. The winning player will stay and is challenged by the next player from the opposing guild. This continues until all of the players from one of the guilds are eliminated. Every tournament round will feature 2 new guilds, and we'll be running this series all the way through to summer of next year. Now, instead of awarding prize money for this tournament series, we've decided to actually use it to help other people also. We're going to be donating all of the sponsorship money that we raised to charities right here in the Philippines. I can't say enough how excited I am to be able to watch these matches with all of you, and I hope that you'll join us for the entire first season of YMC and cheer for your favorite guilds and your favorite managers. And with that, HFGL AxU fam, see you all in Lunasia. Bye.
Presenting the YGG Managers Cup. Week 1 highlights. YGG versus AxU.EVO PH.
And he's gonna be going down in round number 10 with a lagging, numbing laceration, and double terror chop. Itachi! Now he is in trouble. He saves up. There's gonna be a AxU Kiss and dual blade. Gets the KO, but he would have enough cards and energy to get the possible KO here, unless we see a revenge arrow kill with the last stand. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now, he's gonna be in play first. Plays 2 numbings. Now he might actually not get that on the next reset. That's gonna be big trouble. And he has range cards in play. That's gonna be Revenge Arrow. And that's gonna be the play here. Places one numbing because he has no cards left. There's gonna be a revenge arrow. A revenge arrow. A numbing. This could actually be a comeback. And here comes round number 10. And Itachi surrenders. Goku is still alive. That's gonna be an egg bomb and double blackmail. Dealing 120. Throws it back with a tiny catapult. Range attack goes back. Feels the damage of the 60. Oh my god, he might actually have enough damage to kill. Catapult in. Double revenge arrow. Go. Eliminate. Numbing disabled Nutcrack, but he has more range cards in play. But here comes this arm. 2 tri-spikes and a terror chomp. Goes for the last stand, but here comes a revenge arrow, 150%. Would it be enough? 244.
Let's go.
Not throw 165. Critical! Oh my god! Now it's gonna be really crucial for Cuckoo here. Now that is huge trouble. He did not get any goldfish to get the plus speed and gets critical killed by ZR20. Cuckoo falls on game number 2 attacks. Now both of them opting out with 4 card combos. Another critical! 220, 112. 2 terror chomps. Cuckoo would be possibly going to the last stand and he will. But that's gonna be ZR20. Possibly taking the game away from YGG. And that's gonna be the case. ZR20 stands tall and wins game number 3.
Yo, let's go. We back. What's up, my boy? What's up, my boy? Shanks? I missed you, man. The last time we were together, it was in the YGG Open, man. It's good to finally have
Been a while, bro. It's been a while.
Good to
Thanks
have
for
you
having
back,
me
man.
back here.
Yeah, so again, everyone, welcome to the YGG Managers Cup Week 2. My name is John Sedano, Community Marketing Manager for Yield Guild Games, and my very, very lovely co-host, the one and only
Crypto Shanks. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So, Shanks, I want to ask you, so how was last week's Managers Cup?
Man, that was crazy. I mean, I haven't been playing. I mean, in my defense, but I mean, I haven't been playing for a while, so it was quite an experience for me. I mean, it was kind of nostalgic, but it's been a while since I played in a competition type of scene. So yeah, I mean, the hype was there. I mean, even after the tournament, I really can't sleep well because of that loss that I got. So I keep on practicing, but then boom, we got card balancing updates. So this is gonna be fun though and interesting. What were we gonna be expecting tonight, John?
Well, you know, like we actually have 2 very, very well-versed teams in AxU Infinity. We have one, consider them veterans in the competitive scene. Later we'll be showing the lineup, and also another one is one of our very own scholarships within YGG. It's a guild within YGG. So yeah, YGG is built within guilds, right? So we have many guilds inside of YGG. But yeah, I'm really excited to see, because like, you know, like it really started, like Managers Cup was originally planned as, you know, like a friendly, you know, like exhibition type of tournament where, you know, like just anyone can join, like we hang out. But man,
bro, last week, I mean, the first cup, I don't feel it's a friendly match at all.
Man. I know what you mean. I know what, like even I and Archer,
the crits,
oof. No, I mean, yeah, you were saying, Shanks.
I mean, the crits, they are crazy, man. I still can feel it even up till now.
So do you still feel the crits of Itachi T on your axe?
Yeah, shout out to Itachi T, man. So your genjutsu, you got me, bro.
No, yeah, I mean,
GG's.
Shout out to our friends from AxU Alerts PH. So they're also hosting a Filipino stream on the AxU Alerts PH page. So of course, like we would like to thank our partners here in this tournament. Of course, the one and only AxU Infinity. Shout out to Ziori, you know, for actually like supporting this tournament and the cause of the tournament. I mean, Shanks, like I wanted to update everyone who's watching at home. So So I want to ask everyone, so please like, share, and tag your friends on the streams. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, we are live on Facebook, and for content creators, we have a clean feed that is live on the YGG YouTube. So you can create your own casting, can do your own content without us noisy casters having to disturb like whatever you want to do. So like for everyone out there, please join the community, join YGG. We have a lot in store. And actually, Shank, so not to mention the charity prize pool that we have, we are gonna be donating.
How much are we talking about?
Man, like the last time we checked, we were a bit over 1 million pesos. So right now we want to invite the community.
Nice.
We want to invite the community. If you want to donate, if you want to help charities in the Philippines, we have a public charity prize pool Ronin address. It's in our announcement in the YGG channel, so you can feel free to donate there. And yeah, I mean, it's really good. And for the winning teams, so the top 3 winning teams, yeah, speaking of that, let's go to the brackets right now. So
there we go.
As we said,
shit! Right. Lev0x versus EVO?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hot damn!
Yes, sir.
Wait. What's gonna be the lineup? Are we gonna see the players?
Yeah, in a bit, the players will be shown on screen for everyone. But yeah, I was saying, Shank. So like the prize for the champion is a 1 out of 1 YGG Managers Cup trophy NFT. So there's no money, no prize money for anyone, but you get a 1 out of 1 YGG minted AxU Infinity Managers Cup NFT trophy. So imagine how hyped that will be, let's say after 6 seasons, after 10 seasons, and whoever team is gonna be holding that NFT, man, it's gonna be really, really exciting, man.
Wow. Oh, hold on. 1 of 1.
Yes.
So that means only one player.
No, it's
can
for
hold
the
it.
team. Yeah, it's
just for the whole team.
Yeah, it's one player who will hold it, but it's for the whole team. Speaking of the team, Shanks.
Wow. Whoa, wait a minute. There's my idol. I think I'm gonna have my personal bet here. So we are looking at VMG, Jisoo QT, and Fate from AxU.EVO. Meanwhile, we have the Mentalist, who's pseudonymous together with Jacobs and you from Lev0x. So with considering that they're from the OG teams, I can feel that we're gonna see some new builds even right after the I'm not sure though if they're gonna share it with us or not. Are we gonna witness the builds coming from Lev0x eSports this time?
Yeah, man, like actually that's what everyone was saying, like everyone's like really, really excited on, what these players will be, pulling out of their sleeves, right? So, I mean, it's a new season, new nerfs, new buffs. I mean, personally, I haven't fully experienced the new updates, but yeah, I think this is gonna be like very educational for us, Shanks. Like this specific episode, for this week. I mean, based on your experience, Shanks. So far, what have you seen in AxU Infinity that has changed?
Well, yeah, there's a lot of adjustment in terms of damage output. So if you've been using like let's say a triple aqua team or AAP teams, you're gonna have to do some recalculations if you still wanna hold on to that team. Not unless you have some extra budget to do some upgrades, but nevertheless, there's a lot of adjustment that you have to do this time because of the nerfs and buffs. I think I can say that this season is the season of the beasts, actually. Because of the crit nerfs.
Yeah.
Am I saying?
For sure. No, I mean, like what I noticed was, there are a lot of new types of beasts with new synergies, new combos. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to see those. What I'm pretty interested in, Shanks, is the Aquas. So the Aquas kind of got nerfed. So, I mean, let's see. I'm really excited, especially to mention that, we know that BMG is flexing. He wants a triple
like
Aqua team,
an
right?
Aqua guy. Yeah, he's the Aquaman of AxU.
Yeah. He's the Aquaman of AxU.EVO. Yeah, you're right, Shanks. But I mean, yeah. So for the first game, we see this arrow on screen. So it's gonna be you versus Faint. So for everyone watching at home, so how it works is that so it's a team deathmatch. So for a team to win, you have to eliminate all the other people in the opposing team. And every game, let's say for example, you versus Faint. So either of them has to win a best of 3. And first one who gets who wins the best of 3 has to be defeated before the next player can play. So you won't be switched until either VMG or Jisoo QT defeats him. So it's pretty exciting to see because this is where we can see actually like clutches, you know, like where the last guy just finishes everyone off.
I remember last week.
Right?
We've been almost wiped out by just one player. Me and Spracky. Good thing Kuko kind of made a comeback, but unfortunately he wasn't able to defeat 0-20, and they still have one more player left to win that match. And actually they did.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was really cool. Like last week, man, I think we even went overtime. So the stream like lasted for like 3 hours. But I mean, it was really exciting to see, man, because there was almost a full turnaround with how Kuku, you know, was able to defeat Itachi. But unfortunately, was it Itachi or who was the guy who almost sweeped YGG?
Yeah, it was Itachi and his Genjutsu.
I mean, shout out to our friends from AAPH. They're hosting a Filipino stream on the AAPH channel. So shout out to our boy Shunk PH official, Itachi, and also Bryle from AxU.EVO PH. And basically to the whole team, man, while we're waiting for the players, I want to make a shout out to the whole team who made the Managers Cup possible. So, I mean, first of all, it's gonna be our Philippines country manager, which is Luis Buenaventura, who actually like we really wanted this to happen, you know, to be able to help charities in the Philippines. We wanted to kickstart like YGG's, you know, charitable arm. And this was the project that we've always wanted to do. And you know, without him, this project, I wouldn't have been able to pull this off. So it was a 2-man team effort, and together with Mike and Nate, of course. So Nate is our head of gaming operations for YGG, and Mike is our head of eSports. And actually, so Shank, so for everyone watching at home, Mike actually came from Blizzard, and he has worked with for the Hearthstone department in Blizzard. That's why he's actually like heading now our Axie Infinity Esports. And for everyone at home, while we're waiting for the game, I want to share like a quick tab here on the screen. And so we are actually recruiting esports players in YGG. So there are two categories that our players can join. First is the mid tier, which is the YGG Rising Star. So everyone at home, if you place 2,500 MMR or higher at the end of the last season, you can qualify as a YGG Rising Star player. So it's either or. You don't have to do both. Either or, you reach top 16 2 times in any tournament that has 64 players or more. So if you fall under these criteria, visit the YGG Discord channel, and then we have an esports for Axie Infinity text channel there where you can send your screenshots, reach out to us, and we would definitely love to have you on the team. And also for the premier tier, the higher tier, is YGG Elite. So you have to get 3,000 MMR for 2 seasons. 2 consecutive seasons.
2 seasons. Okay. Just a quick question. What's gonna be the perks of being an elite or even a rising star?
No, really good question, Shams. So for the YGG Elite, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have access to YGG's Axies. So our head of gaming operations, Nate, is breathing. So you can request Axies that you want to play, that you want to use in tournaments. And not to mention, we do have allocations for the community. We give out YGG tokens. And actually, so VMG, quick trivia, VMG was the highest in the leaderboards for YGG last season. And
VMG, my idol.
Yeah, and VMG actually got a founder's coin as the prize.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I
Founders.
The 13 ETH. Founders coin. As we
I
speak,
think
yeah.
I think Shanks, I think we're ready to go into the game. Let's do it.
Hold on.
Here we go.
So the first battle would be from Faint going against you of Lev0x eSports. So wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just. I kind of get excited by with use axis. So we are looking at an unlimited card draw axis, which is what I've been using for the first part of the new season. Meanwhile, Faint, on the other hand, has all aqua axes, but it's also a meta axis considering the buff on the crits and the damages. So what he did here is he's got some beast cards on aquas, but that's gonna be a problem because you, on the other hand, has overgrowth keratin and ivory chop combo, and also a cattail, which in return, if you attack him, it will just keep on drawing cards whenever you break the shield.
Mhm.
So that's what we call the only draw axis.
Mhm.
So let's say Faint attacks using an acrobatic and another or 3 damage cards. It will keep on triggering the card draw on use axis, both the front and the mid axis. So that's gonna be a great advantage for you because, of course, we're talking about axis, and if you have a lot of cards, then you can actually do like a no turn possibly, or
Yeah.
and take out those aquas with 400 HP at least.
Yeah, I totally agree, Shanks. I mean, like to an extent, I mean a majority of the chances of you the bigger chance of you like getting the cards that you want like really depends on the hand.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I mean, so basically if the more cards you draw, the more chances of winning. Basically, that's what I want to say. But I mean, so right now it's really interesting to see that Faint has actually still flaunted his triple aqua team, but with beast cards for one of his frontliners here, right? But like he's doing this arrangement where it's a 50-50 for the front line, which is really interesting to see. Really
Yeah, yeah.
interesting to see because I mean, to some extent, there's a bit of a gamble that's involved in putting 2 frontliners because you're betting that either or gets hit by whoever's attacking. So it's a 50-50 chance if the guy is for use frontliner specifically.
Exactly. I mean, but this is also quite a bit tricky for you because he needs to time his cards well. The only draw combo in order to draw unlimited cards
Yeah.
mainly. But if Faint won't do anything, then basically there's no shield that will be broke. That's gonna break. So no card draw. You know what I'm
that's
saying? So
true.
it's gonna be a waste of energy and cards on use and then Faint can just do a burst move or maybe throw just like what he's doing right now. He's going wild, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, he doesn't have that combo yet, so he's not ready for the attack that Faint is currently doing. With damn, that he's definitely gonna take out the tank now.
Yeah, a bit of an overplay here from Faint. So he wasted 1 energy and wasted that risky fish, but we have you going in for that Axie Kiss. And I think Faint's one of Faint's frontliners is going down. Yes, now it's
Oh
2v2.
boy, so that leaves Faint with just 3 cards on round 3. Now use piece. No, sorry, it's a mech on the move, trying to take out the other aqua on the bottom. But I think we are about to say goodbye to his aquas right now. So Faint is down with just 1 aqua. It's 2v1 against mech and a dusk. Faint with the
179, Shanks.
yeah, that's a massive damage that we're talking about. That's not gonna be enough to take out use dusk. So
Man.
basically, use is saving up some cards here to go on.
I think Faint's gonna be in a bit of a trouble here. If he was able to take out use a midliner there in round 4, he might have
Yeah.
been able to
It's
get a
gonna
good
be an
setup
easy win.
for the 1v1. Yeah.
But I think he's got another chance here because it's mech versus an aqua. So I think we all know what's gonna happen.
Oof. The
And
question
Yu
is,
doesn't have enough shield to defend his mech, so
Ooh,
we-
let's go.
yeah, that's gonna be a massive
Okay.
damage from
Ooh.
Paint.
Wow.
That's 1-0 in favor of Paint from
Wow.
AxU.EVO. Let's go.
Nice. Nice, dude. Big ups to Faint right there, man. Like for a second, I really thought that you had it in the bag. It was a 2v1, and even with Faint like not being able to take out Yu's midliner like right away, he was left with, I don't know, with like around like less than 20 HP. But I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was because of the risky fish that gave him the bonus damage and also the speed boost, which actually gave Faint the W, man. So now it's
Yeah, I mean, if you're up against a triple Aqua and you have either of these or a mech, that's gonna be a gamble from your end because Aqua tends to be much faster than all mechs and beasts, unless they have, let's say, maybe an acrobat skill like the one that gains speed. So that might give you a chance to take out Faint's Aqua on that round. But sadly, because of the speed advantage, Faint was able to make a comeback on that game.
yeah, that's true, man. Like, wow, like really good game.
That was really quick.
Yeah, that was a really good game from Faint right there. So actually, Shang, so how it works is, so while we're waiting for the next round, is both teams are given 3 minutes to change their axes, to
okay.
if they
I
wanted
see.
to go on the marketplace and buy a new axis, they can do that. Like their managers, or I mean one of their friends, can send them axes, so it's really a free for all here. And the really cool thing, Shanks, is it's a team battle. So not just because like Axie, it's 1v1 inside the arena. That doesn't mean that you're on your own. So you have your whole team, you have your whole guild. You can be on Discord. You can have coaching basically. If you're a streamer, you can be on stream. You can have the whole community coaching you. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be you against your opponent. But I mean, I love how we have made this tournament very dynamic for a team battle, Shaq. So how was it during when you were playing? Were you talking to your teammates also? So how did that work for you guys?
Well, last time I tried to do a live stream together with my scholars. That way they'll have like the first the front seat.
Yeah.
But I decided to just do a quick voice chat together with Cuckoo and Spracken. That way we can easily communicate on how to win the matches. But sadly, crit happens, which is something that did not happen on this match though. So that's quite surprising.
Yeah, I'm actually excited, Shanks. Like, who's gonna be the first blood for the criticals in this week's tournament?
I kind of want to see the draw plays out here for you, but I'm curious if he's gonna do some team change or not. But because I mean, if you're up against a triple Aqua, you might want to have some tanky axes, let's say like a reptile with maybe some why so serious.
Yeah,
that way you can have sustain.
Definitely.
Or something like a bird, perhaps a much faster axie.
Yeah.
So, but I don't quite see that with how Lev0x trying to do their team composition. So I'm still curious about how you gonna win this match against Faint.
Yeah,
most likely Faint will not change the team right now, because if you won the first match using that team, most definitely you're gonna stick with it because you already gained momentum.
That's true, Shanks. I mean, what I'm really interested to see here is, there have been a lot of nerfs on the reptiles. I mean, not to mention like for our Terminator. So like I personally like trying out like my Terminator from with the new updates, dude. I mean, I haven't been dealing that much damage.
Okay, I just read someone from the comments that if Faint wins the match, he's gonna marry his girlfriend. So Faint,
it's all on you, Faint. You're up,
it's
bro.
all on you, Faint.
You're up. Yeah, I mean, good luck to everyone.
Be careful what you wish for, bro.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if he throws the match, you know, we know what it means. But if he does play it perfectly, then
You've
we
got
know.
Yu's team set up, bro. He made a change. So he switched his mech into a I think I've seen a backliner plant. There we go. That's nasty. So because he's got a hero card on his back, which draws a card whenever it hits an aqua axie. And not just that, he's got Prickly Trap, which got buffed on this season. So
That's true.
and also a serious card, which is something that is really viable if you go against if you're using a plant, because most axies would want to save up some energy in order to burst this guy. This 486 tank
That's true.
in the back. So most likely if it's gonna be the same scenario before 1v1 aqua against a plant, we all know that it's gonna be in the plant's favor, considering that he's got two zero cost cards. One has utility that can draw another card, so there's a huge chance that he's gonna be able to draw some decent cards. Let's say the Prickly Trap to take out Feint backliner. But let's see how this one will play out. If you was able to execute that only draw technique from his back and up from his front and mid axie, then that's gonna be a huge advantage for him.
Yeah, like you're totally right, Shanks. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it all boils down to being able to pull out the right cards at the right time. I mean, unfortunately, in the last game, I don't think I saw you being able to do the combo. But I mean, you know, having a combo dependent team, I mean, it's also high risk and high reward in my opinion.
Right.
Because there might be times where you're gonna be waiting for your cards to be drawn, but you know, I mean, a lot of scholars, a lot of players can definitely like attest to this. But I mean, when it happens, man. And here we go.
I think he's going all in for. Oh, he's gonna take out the aqua. 179 damage.
Ow! Wow!
And that bug card, if it has another card with it, it's gonna hit twice. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Round 1. There goes the
I've
aqua,
been seeing a lot of twin needle axes like lately, especially after the buff. Like these zero cost cards are very, very.
There it goes, man. You're gonna see the only draw card happening. So risky, revenge arrow followed by acro. They're risky. So if you notice, he keeps on drawing cards every time Feint attacks. So it's a crazy buff. I'm not sure why it's supposed to. It's not supposed to happen that way because that's gonna give a very huge advantage on whoever owns that kind of axie if he managed to execute it very well. And look at the shields, man. It's up to 123 now.
Yeah, man. I mean,
damn,
Ivory Chop, pretty tricky, man.
There you go. Another combo. He can do it again. Draw some cards. And there's the axie keys.
Oh, here we go. I think this is it for Feint. Yes, it is.
That was the fastest match I've seen.
Wow.
Round 4.
Wow, what happened,
It
man?
was nice. It was nicely executed.
Dude,
the Ivory Chop and Bumpy or the Keratin combo. It's GG.
No, I mean, we were just talking about it, man. Like, so I mean, in round 2, we needed. I mean, you had all the cards that he needed to do his Ivory combo. Like he was drawing cards with a huge, basically a brick wall, man. Like an unlimited shield happening with unlimited cards. I mean, in round 2, in round 3, he had like 2 or 3 cards left. But because of that combo, he was able to draw enough cards to be able to take out Feint's midliner and then do the backliner in round 4. Man, he didn't get any SLP. No SLP.
Yeah, I mean, on Feint's side, the dilemma was whether he's gonna attack or he's gonna pass. But he paid the price. As you've seen on round 1, he lost his front axie because he was trying to pass. He was actually waiting for that bone sail bumpy combo to be used, and that way he can just go wild on the next round. He was worried that he's gonna trigger it, but unfortunately, it happened. So right on Hugh's hands,
I mean, that was a huge risk, man. You know, like having your aquas like in the front line. I mean, dude, 170 damage from Cactus. That's oof. And dude, he only spent 2 energy, mind you, to be able to take out the aqua. There was 2 Cactus and 1 Twin Needle. So the last one was a 0-cost card. And without any shields, I mean, we only usually see this with a Beast going in for a combo with a plant in the front line in the previous seasons. But I mean,
did not expect that Axicus.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Yeah, I mean, good stuff from both teams. So moving on to the matchup, let's check it out.
I think this is gonna be the last between Feint and you. Are gonna find out who is gonna battle next. Is it gonna be another player from Lev0x or from EVO? Because if someone, whoever loses this match is gonna be eliminated. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then he's gonna be. It's either one of the players that's gonna replace him, but he's gonna battle against the winner of this match.
Yep.
So there's a chance that only one player can defeat all 3 from the other team, leaving the 2 other players just watching the stream, the game, man.
Man, whew,
just like what Itachi did to us. So yeah, I mean that could happen here, but we'll see if Feint is gonna turn this one around by maybe a team change or a much better card draw, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because if you will stick on that dust plant lineup, I think Feint needs to make some change on how he plays his cards. Maybe trying to burst it and maybe just ignore the fact that it's gonna trigger the only draw. I'm not sure. At least he's got a fighting chance. He wasn't able to, basically, except triggering the Axe Kiss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, totally right, Shax. So right now we have our teams. So for everyone at home who just tuned in, so how it works is after every match, both teams are given 3 minutes. So that's why we're waiting right now for the next game. They have 3 minutes to change their lineups. So if you think, if you guys think Feint should like throw in something, what type of Axie do you want to see? What do you think these guys should do? I want to see it in the chat. So everyone at home, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the stream because we are going to be giving away 2 YGG merch packages. So this
like the whole box?
Yes, sir. Yes, what? Sir.
Damn.
We are going to be giving away 2 YGG merch packages. So that includes a YGG cap, a YGG mug, a YGG mouse mat, and also a YGG jacket. So who is going to be the lucky viewer? So mind you, Shax, we will never be selling the merch. YGG will never sell merch up to this point. We won't be selling merch. But how you can get it is by being active, you can join our streams, you can host boot camps, you can join the community. But for now, everyone who's watching at home, you guys get a chance to get the YGG merch that you've been seeing from
This is gonna be your chance.
Yeah, from our influencers. So I think, Shanks, you actually have your box right with you, but it's still
I do
sealed.
have it with me.
It's still sealed. So are you gonna be are you never gonna be opening the box and then are you gonna be selling it later on when as a collectible?
No, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need a jacket somewhere between December.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the teams are ready, Shanks. Let's go.
I mean, with that game 2, I kind of regret selling my Bones Hail Bumpy Axie.
Oh no.
It's a good Axie, man. With that only card draw, put it on the front.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a card factory.
Exactly.
So no lineup being changed, I think. They are sticking with yeah, same lineups. Yeah.
I mean, we have Feint holding strong with the triple Aqua team right there. Pretty tricky stuff because the first game he won. And then in the second game, it was a total turnaround. Like taking him out in the fourth round, not earning any SLP, but going for the win. So now let's see if Feint will be able to hold up against use double cactus. Because I mean, it's possible. It's possible that you still draws that, and Feint still doesn't have any cards to play in the first round. And same thing happens from the last game. But at this point, it's 1-1. So you can see the scores right up there on the screen. So yeah, it's anyone's ball game, Shanks.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Even if Feint managed to take out that one Axie on the front, there is still another Dusk Axie waiting in the middle. Exactly. With the same horn and back cards. So,
exactly, Shanks.
Damn, that's gonna be a reset, and that's another problem for Feint if he's not gonna be able to take that one out. Because even if you manage to draw a lot of cards, he's not gonna worry about energy because he's got 4 body parts that has 0 cost cards.
Yeah.
And one of those is an energy gainer. So everything's pretty much covered from use end. Now it all boils down into how Feint is gonna react to use lineup. Whether it's a critical moment during when not to pass or to go wild, basically.
Yeah, I think, and here we go. We have Feint going in for that double tail slap in the first round, man, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you didn't have the double cactus draw right there. But unfortunately, one of his energies.
Oh boy, I hope that don't crit. Okay, 179 damage is still if you're an Aqua, but that's really gonna hurt a lot. But let's see what the new cards are gonna. Okay, so he's going all in again, and he draws another card. Did he? Oh no, he didn't. Just one bone sale from Axie. So I think he's gonna be able to take out this front Axie. Yeah.
Yeah, going into last stand right there. Ooh,
oh my goodness!
What?
And it's still alive, bro!
What? Man, wow, we didn't expect that, dude. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, that hit's gonna take out the.
Like,
let me take out what I said, bro. That's 2 Axie being taken out. Just round 3.
And the Twin
what
Eagle
is
right there.
going on? Damn.
Feint going down in the third round. Now it's a 2v1 in round 4. We have you with an upset going in for the Veggie Bite, destroys.
Yeah, but
energy.
he doesn't have any card right now, so that's gonna be a tricky part for you. But he's got the Bone Sail Bumpy combo, and Feint is going all in. And he doesn't have enough damage to take out the Dusk.
Enough? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No, sir. That's not gonna be enough unless it crits,
Critical?
of course.
No critical.
Nope, not today. Oh shit. It's happening, bro. Okay, Feint's actually still alive, but we are looking at the Cactus just patiently waiting here. But yeah, these cards, of course, that's not gonna be enough. But round 6, I think we know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Damn.
Man, dude, it's a GG right there for Feint, and unfortunately, Feint gets eliminated with a score of 2-1 in the first matchup of tonight's games. Well, basically, Shanks, at one point, like I remember you saying that, like Feint didn't. I mean, you didn't have cards, but because of his heroic reward, because of his ivory, dude, he was able to get back all the cards that he needed in less than 2 rounds. In less than 2 rounds, and he was able to continue the advantage that he had. A bit tricky stuff for you right there. He would have taken out. I mean, for Feint, he would have taken out use mid liner before the last rounds ended. But unfortunately, his damage wasn't enough. I definitely think that the ivory, plays a big.
Man, even if he was able to take out the Dusk Axe in the middle, it's a huge problem here going up against an Aqua with a prickly trap. So we've seen what happened on round 1 from the previous game. So just 2 prickly traps is going to be enough to take out the Aqua with its massive 170 damage. So, damn, who's going to be up to?
All right, let's see.
Take out you. The Lev0x guys are not someone who you're going to mess with. But I think no one's gonna be. I mean, yeah, there will be a winner, but by the end of the day, it's a charity match. So
Yes.
I think everyone's gonna be a winner still.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, just wanted to quote VMG. It's either you win or you learn.
Exactly.
That's on the player side. But yep, the true winner is basically everyone. 'Cause it's
wow.
a charity match.
So
after
Shanks,
all.
we do have our next player for AxU.EVO. It's gonna be Jisoo QT.
Jisoo taking the wheel up against you. And
Jisoo take the wheel. I see what you did there, Shanks. I see what you did there.
Man, I haven't seen Jisoo's lineup. Is it? I think it's most likely an Aqua setup still.
I'm not
we'll
quite sure.
find out.
Not quite sure, but yeah, AxU.EVO players with the blue logo, you know, they're known for having huge love for Aqua lineups.
The
And
Aqua
on the other
supremacy.
hand, we have Lev0x with a red logo, which coincidentally happens that they love Bug Signal and Terror Chomp, but we are yet to see that kind of lineup from Lev0x tonight, Shanks. I mean, have you ever played Lev0x players in the arena?
I managed to go up against you before with his triple antenna team, and it's, man,
Oh wow, yeah,
I
definitely.
lost count of how many brain cells I used up on that. So not just antenna or the bug signal. He also got cute bunny. So even if you will try to attack him, there is no way that you're gonna hurt his axes because you are feared because of the cute bunny.
Yep.
Cute
You
bunny
know what?
chain,
Actually, Shanks, I actually
Damn,
thought.
crazy lineups.
You know what? Like I thought that cute bunny will get nerfed. Apparently did
It
it?
was actually. It was.
Okay,
I mean,
so
the
what were
damage
the changes?
was reduced to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reason why I decided to sell off the Bones Hill Bumpy. It's got a cute bunny mouth. It doesn't have enough damage, so I think I actually got an idea as to how it should played out this time. So it just like what you got, the Axicus is kind of like balance the damage that you got from the attacks. So after you draw some cards, got inflicted with some decent amount of damage, you can just turn it around with an Axicus. Meanwhile, if you use Cute Bunny, even if the enemy got feared, the damage is really low. I mean, for me, so I there is no way that you can take out the enemy with a very low amount of damage. So
I mean, Shank. So based from the previous update, what were the notable buffs or nerfs that you noticed that greatly took your attention?
well, the huge one that I quickly noticed was the double talk Ronin, because that's what I've been using before. I mean, during off seasons. So double talk Ronin on an Aqua, and then it got nerfed. The crit damage got nerfed so bad that I had to change it. But if you have the time to adjust, you can. It's actually still a viable setup. Although you might need to do a blitz attack. That way, forcing maybe a 2v1. Because if you go 1v1 against maybe a reptile or a plant backliner, that's gonna be a huge challenge for you if you're an Aqua user with a Ronin double talk. So that's one of the two nerfs that I've experienced. So I decided to do some adjustments really quick afterwards.
Because I mean, remember, Shanks, in the YGG Open, we've seen a lot of double talk combos. They do it with Aquas, they do it with bug cards. I mean, double talk and allergic reaction, right, or dull grip.
Yes. Yeah.
So it works with those guys. But now, the damage is greatly reduced.
There's another combo with double talk that's quite interesting right now. So the bulwark.
Oh,
the one that
Yeah.
that has
Is it
a
reflect damage,
reflect
right?
damage,
Yeah.
40% damage reflect for melee attacks. So let's say your Axie casted maybe two double talk two bulwark, and then last attack would be a double talk. So
Okay.
that means it's got the sleep effect on that Axie.
Yeah.
And then when it's the enemy's Axie's turn to attack, let's say all melee cards with, assuming it's got a huge amount of shield, all the damage reflect will go directly to the HP, not through the
No
shield.
way.
Yeah, for all the
No
attacks.
way, really?
And then the sleep effect will not be taken out unless you attack the Axie again on the next round.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but also it requires some execution, but it really intrigues me. I kind of want to try it myself.
I mean, I haven't seen it personally, but like definitely I'd wanna check it out. Wow, so
yeah, it's a
I
fun
think
combo.
I think it's good to see, like maybe we could check out the marketplace later and see if there are any Axies with these types of combos for sale.
Wait,
We always talk about how it's actually in tournaments where we see a lot of new metas coming out, because this is where players get really creative. I mean, not to mention with the EU, who has his plant in the back line, a plant with
yeah.
almost no shield in the back line with no heal. But I mean, it's pretty interesting, man. Like you see how creative all these players get, especially when they have to go up against very, very skilled players in arena, man. So yeah, it's really, really exciting to see. I mean, I can't wait to see the Mentalist play. I can't wait to see Jacobs play. If I'm not mistaken, Jacobs did place a bit. He was I think he was a first runner-up in one of the previous tournaments that just happened recently. Yeah. And yeah, I think we can go check out the game. Let's go.
Okay, so you did not make any changes on his lineup. Still the same double dust plant combo. Meanwhile, Jisoo, on the other hand, has got a beast on the backline, which is gonna cause a lot of problem for Yu's Axie. Because of course, all beast cards or all beast attacks against Dusk or Plant will deal a decent amount of damage to the Axie. So yeah, this is quite a good setup. Let's see how this one will play out, though.
Not to mention, man, like the mech with a 45 speed. So pretty interesting. I mean, usually we would see in the previous seasons we would see we would see Ronins, we would see energy gains on the beast, but like this time around it's basically a pure damage beast right there. But I mean, I'm excited to see. The only question is, will he have enough energy to be able to pull off like all the
question is whether he's gonna attack or he's gonna pass, because again, Yu's Axie is kind of inclined to, hey bro, hit me, come on.
Exactly, Shanks. Exactly.
Yeah, Yu's Axie just wanted to be like, I think it's a masochist build. Try to hurt me, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm yet to see Yu's backliner in action. I want to see him in a 1v1 definitely. I'm excited to see that. For me, the question is, does his plant, I mean, it does do the damage, no question about that, but does his plant have enough shields to sustain a win against a 1v1 in a late game?
Yeah, but the question is it gonna be a 1v1 though?
Yeah,
we have seen how it happened with just the two Aquas earlier.
That's true, Shank. That's true. I think that's what he's really going for. Like at least have have at least one more Axie to play in tandem with his backliner. Yeah, you're totally right, Shanks.
Yeah, and also to all the viewers, if you've noticed, there's quite a bit of a lag between when on the game, because actually there's like a delay up to if I remember correctly, round 4. So maybe we're still waiting for that round to come up before we see them in action. We see the cards being drawn. So maybe we just have to chill a bit, see what's gonna happen next. Okay, there's the cattail, but Jisoo decided to pass on the round. That was quite a good move for Jisoo. He's got punished though with that Goda attack, followed by the bumpy and the card draw and the cactus. Again, if you pass, you're dead. That's what AxU is saying.
And
He's trying to retaliate, using that. Ooh boy, 222 damage. But I think he's got the combo. Oh my goodness, look at those cards, bro.
Oof. Man, when you thought that he had no more cards. That's
It's
insane.
never gonna happen to use AxU.
That's insane.
Again, another Goda card. 2 energies down to 1, and I think this Aqua is gonna.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that's a Great Wall of China, bro.
Man, just not only his front line, live until the 4th round, but he
And the
also
Axicus, bro.
keeps drawing cards, man.
The Axicus.
Jisoo
It's
in
gonna be triggered.
a bit of a trouble here. Finally, in round 5, Jisoo takes down Yu's frontliner, but it's gonna be a 2v1 situation, and we have
that shield.
Ooh.
200. Oh
Double
my
overgrowth.
goodness, another crit.
Double
Axicus
ivory.
really is a huge help for you. I mean, is it gonna be a GG's? We are also looking at that attack from the plant backliner, so I think it's gonna be over for Jisoo on this
Man,
matchup.
Wow.
Oh boy! I mean, if I were to compete against Use AxU, I'm triple beast.
Yeah, that's really complicated for Jisoo right there.
Man, how are you gonna get past through that wall?
I mean, round 5, 1v2, basically, dude, it was even a 3v1 at one point. Not to mention the 200 plus shield.
I think I need to cancel my AxU sale.
So
yeah, it's a really good AxU, bro.
do
I
you
mean, that
regret-
bone sale bumpy.
Do you regret your bone sale yet? You're
I
selling
do.
your bone sale axes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel the other one. It's still
Oh,
on
so-
sale.
Wait, let me go to the marketplace. Let me buy
Oh
it right now.
no!
Give me 1 second. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, but the bone sale combo is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
good
what
at
you
card
mean.
draw and then the Axicus.
I mean, this was something that I've actually been seeing from a couple of Lev0x players. So I have one of my friends who's in Lev0x. His name's Migo. So shout out to Lev0x Migo, who's probably watching. So he was the one who introduced me to the unlimited card draw combo. But like, who would have known that it's gonna be very useful in this.
Yeah,
upcoming
I mean,
season,
I
man.
was expecting that it's gonna get nerfed. Like just like how it happened before. It also happened with the snail shell. Oh no, the snake jar.
Yeah.
Snake jar and the bumpy combo. So it's still a reptile card. So the snake jar, how it works is if the shield breaks, so even if you crit, the damage will not pass through the shield. So it's just gonna be it's not gonna do any damage on your HP. So what happens is if the shield breaks, if the shield breaks, basically it's an immortal AxU.
Oh
So
yeah.
there is no way to hurt that AxU, no way to, unless you have a double top, Ronin, anything to bypass the shield. But if you keep on breaking the shield, it will just regenerate using the bumpy or the keratin card, and then it will trigger again the snake jar that nullifies the damage. So they kind of nerf it, they change it, so it will only happen once on that round. Now this time I was hoping that it's gonna happen with Bone Sale.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not. So I'm not sure what Sky Mavis is gonna do about it, but it's a huge help if you wanted to do a Bone Sale bumpy tank.
That's true. I mean, at this point, Shanks, like how I see it is a good way to combo it.
I need to rehydrate.
A good way to counter is by probably using double talk bird. but you're gonna be needing a bird with with bird cards. It can't be a bird with beast cards or aqua cards or whatever. It has to be a bird so that you get the most damage out of your combos. Because from what I understand is Axie actually gave they nerfed some cards. They gave more damage to those to the same card. I mean to cards from the same type. So if you have all bird cards, you get more damage. If you have, let's say, if it's a mix up of different types, then you get less damage compared to the previous seasons, right?
Yeah, I kind of experienced some counters as well. So I remember being countered by a bird Axie because of the just like what you said, the double top combo, and also the disable sword because it disables the mouth and the horn, which is what was essential on the unlead. So if you cannot use it, then there's no unlead draw. So if horn gets disabled.
Yeah, that's true. I'm yet to see disable swords in the game. I mean, pretty interesting to see a lot of hotbot breeds, hotbot different hotbot Axies of different types. Also we have numbing, of course. Like you Shanks, like at this point, if you were to breed the perfect Axie, what cards or what skills will they have?
That's a really tough question because there really is no. But yeah, I mean, if I were to answer that, maybe an Axie, a plant or a dusk Axie with Kestrel. This is based from my experience so far with current teams that I'm up against. So maybe Kestrel, Hotbot, Zigzag, and either a Green Thorn or Turnip to backdoor the double talk birds because of course I'm using a only draw team setup. So yeah, eliminate the threat. So that for me is a perfect combination. So we've seen a team change from Jisoo. Now we're looking at still an acrobatic lamb, but this time with barb strike and cattail slap.
Interesting.
Which will give a decent amount of shields.
I'm pretty curious though, like how will Jisoo proc the barb strike? Does he have other bug cards in his lineup?
I don't think he has. Because on the mech he's got 4 beast cards, so it's pretty much just raw damage this time.
That's
I
true.
don't think he's planning to proc. He was trying to make use of the the RPS damage, because if you use beast or bug cards against Dusk and Termi, you can inflict some decent amount of damage. But this, use team lineup is a masochist, so it wanted to be hurt. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't think that will work here. Unless maybe if Jisoo has a backdoor. That could be a game changer against Yu's lineup. But let's see how this one will play out for Jisoo though.
Yeah, that's definitely a pretty sick combo. If he did have a backdoor. The question is though, having a plant from you in the back line, it's it's a different story. You have a 486 damage that you have to take out. But yeah, you're definitely right, Shanks. I think he is going for the damage off the bug card, but it would be pretty interesting to see how Jisoo actually plays this out. He still is sticking to the two frontliners and a beast in the back. Not quite sure, but let's see. He does have his anemone aqua just staring right there, staring a little, giving you a dead stare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the Giro eyes. But yeah, I think it can sustain some damage despite the nerf on the double anemone shields. Because the 100 HP would really come in handy if you're up against some Axies with some low damage. But Bone Sail and Bumpy deals around about 100 damage as well. So boy, this is hard to predict though. But I've noticed that Yu doesn't attack if he doesn't have the ivory bumpy combo. So Jisoo kind of took this opportunity to take off this dusk on round
Ooh.
1, which is actually happening right now. That cattail really did come in handy for Jisoo as well. He keeps on drawing cards because of the bug and beast attacks.
Yeah, I mean, Jisoo's aggressiveness quite have paid off in the first
Yeah,
round
it
right
did.
there. Because I mean, you did waste his ivory, and I mean, he did waste that the destroy energy right there. But you know, now he still has the advantage. He's up to 3 energy, taking out Jisoo's one of Jisoo's frontliners. Now it's gonna be a 2v2.
Both decided to pass. Yep.
Good tail slap right there from you. And
So
entering
this,
round 4.
I mean, this round 4, I don't think it's a perfect chance. I mean, opportunity for Jisoo to attack because it's gonna trigger the underdraw.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Yep. Should have seen that happening because I think you passed one round waiting for that combo to proc. So look at that shields, man. I don't think it's
No,
enough
no.
to tank
Unless he does a good
beast
critical
attack.
right here. Is he gonna crit? Because that is a question. Yes, he does!
He did!
271 damage, baby! Straight to the midliner of you!
Oh boy,
Fuck
but
you.
it's
Woo!
on last stand.
Wow.
Okay, Jisoo doesn't have enough energy to take out the tank, but you on the other hand has 4 cards. Is it gonna
Man.
be enough though to take out Jisoo's mech? I don't think so. And he's got nothing to steal this time. Managed to inflict some decent amount of damage, but nope, not gonna be enough. So this is Jisoo's window of opportunity to take out Yu's defenseless
Yes!
tank on the back line. I'm not sure it's a
Yes!
tank because it doesn't have
Wow.
any shield. So that's 1-1 for Jisoo. Well played.
Woo.
Damn, finally.
Wow, man, we've been waiting for that crit all night, Shanks. We've been waiting for that crit, man.
Yeah.
Oof. But I mean, it came just right in the perfect time. I mean, it was a beast, you know. It was a 1v1. Like we were just talking about this earlier. The question was, is Yu's plant gonna be able to hold up against a 1v1? Unfortunately, it was a mech going up against a plant with basically
Yeah.
no shield cards.
No shield.
That was a trade-off.
No way to sustain. Yeah.
He could play the game. He could. I mean, utility wise, it was really good. It was really good for you, because you know he only needs 2 energy. Not to mention that 70 energy. That's 70 energy. The 7 energy advantage that he had in round 5. I mean, I thought he would take it all. I thought he would take it home, Shanks. I thought he would take it home.
I mean, that was a huge leap of faith for Jisoo actually attacking that Dusk on round 1, but he grabbed that opportunity, strike while the iron is hot. He wasn't able to hit the combo except on on mid game, but man, he wasted a lot of cards down there. So
I mean, my question,
that was a
Shanks,
good win for Jisoo.
I have a question for you. If Jisoo's mech didn't crit in the last 2 rounds, do you think he would have
Yeah.
won the game?
Yeah. But sorry, let me take that back because there's a huge chance that it will draw another card to brick wall again, that mid axi. So it's got enough time for you to regenerate or to draw some, maybe 2 prickly traps and double bug cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 attacks all in all on the next round. And he's only got 2 energies left, so I don't think he's got a chance if that did not crit.
No, I totally agree with you, Shanks, because you're right. Like, you would have given him like another round to draw more cards, maybe even put up a brick wall, and he didn't have energy. He was playing with 2 energy like the last 2 rounds right there, man. At one point, basically you had a 5 energy advantage. But I think the critical just came right on time. I mean, even though he was a mech,
That was
morale isn't that
perfect
much
hit.
higher as a beast, but
Mhm.
the beast cards came
Around 40
when
plus.
came when they needed it the most. So good game, good game played by Jisoo QT right there from AxU.EVO. So let's just
So,
jump. Oh, so go ahead.
does
Shanks.
that mean it's 1-1 or you got taken out? So one more match,
Yes.
right? For
Decision
Jisoo
match.
and you. Okay.
A
So
decision
Jisoo
match.
needs to win this, otherwise he's gonna get an X mark. Damn. But that play, that was a huge risk for Jisoo. That's me.
Yeah, totally, man. I mean, you know, it was good. It was good to see. It was good to see that mech. You know, I mean, even though he didn't have
Yeah.
any energy gain cards, it was a pure damage beast.
Your damage. Yep.
A bit of a risk, but yeah, man, high risk, high reward. Congratulations to Jisoo. Let's see how the next game turns out. So they have a couple of minutes to revamp their teams, and I think Jisoo would be sticking with this lineup. You, on the other hand, maybe he might be thinking, well, it was a critical, like,
Man,
he wouldn't have
it-
one, but who knows? He might change his team as well.
Yeah, look at you on the picture, man. He's dead serious that he wanted to win this. I'm gonna swipe them all.
Yeah, I think you was actually you was from Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
He came prepared.
Yeah, we have you from Japan, and yeah, we were talking about this, Shank. So like, Lev0x has a very diverse, roster.
Wow.
So they have players. If I'm not mistaken, like Vinapot is from Korea. If you guys in the stream know about this information, please feel free to correct me. But yeah, they do have players from all over Asia, and they now do have a lot of players also from the Philippines. So it's really good to see like our team, our local team, AxU.EVO, matching up against players from all over the world.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it's quite good of an experience for everyone.
if you go up against Lev0x, man, it's a huge honor to battle against them, especially on the tournament.
Ooh, a bit of a change here from Jisoo, but this time it's
yeah,
no longer
just the position.
yeah, it's no longer a double front line. So he copied use exact same setup right here, but we do see the same axes. The mech is still there. We do still see the double anemone, and yeah, we still have this hybrid hybrid aqua from Jisoo in the front line. And yeah, what do you think is gonna happen this round, Shanks?
Yeah, I mean, switching the position kind of give you a chance to delay the game a little bit. That way you can have enough time to regenerate maybe some energies and your end. So if you do the previous lineup is actually, yeah, just like what you mentioned, kind of give you a 50-50 chance on which axis will hit. But that only matter whether the axis is in the middle. So on use case, this will not be a problem unless unless he draws the same combo again. He can just swipe those two aquas on the early rounds. But it's again, this type of matchup really matters as to when you're gonna initiate your combos or your attacks or not. But on use end, he's just gonna sit there waiting for that to happen. But if that will not happen, it's a problem for you because he's gonna be left with no cards, no energy on the next round, which is the perfect opportunity for Jisoo's mech with beast cards to engage his attacks. So yeah,
Yeah, totally agree.
1-1. Damn.
Yeah. We're gonna finally find out if you will finally be taken out of the tournament, or will Jisoo be able to get to battle Lev0x's next player? Will it be the Mentalist, or will it be Jacob? So now the game is starting. We have round one.
There we go again.
Teams.
That was a good pass for Jisoo, man. Yeah. But I don't think he's gonna be able to take out the plant with that combo unless it's got a prickly trap. That's another story. But good thing he doesn't have that card on round one, which is a relief for that frontline aqua. So this time, considering that you already used that only draw combo, this is now the perfect chance for him to engage that attack. Of course, kind of making sure not to trigger that. Yeah, that Axicus. Just saving up some cards and energy on both mid and back Axie. Look at you.
Look at you. I
Man.
mean, dude, double prickly right when he needed it the most. Jisoo PD, a handful of
Ooh.
cards. A handful of cards. The question is, will Jisoo be able to use all of it before he gets taken out? So you now playing with basically no cards in hand, but he does have that combo that will let him draw more cards later on. But, he does still have the double prickly.
Damn, that's
dealing.
pretty much
Oof,
over.
Wow.
Now, this is going to be the interesting part because it's got enough energy to take out pretty much all those Axies right now.
And cards.
Look at what's going on.
You might have quite a bit of a trouble right here, only with 5 cards entering round 5.
Damn. Yep. That's not going to save Yu's Axie this time. For attacks coming from Axie. Double Keratin and Nemo is not going to be enough.
Oh!
Damn, boy! That's
Jisoo.
dual crit!
Wow! Here we go, deja vu all over again.
In Jisoo! Sweet!
Jisoo, he tries. Man, unfortunately,
He doesn't have the prickly trap too.
he doesn't have cards. He got a veggie bit though. He was able to get a veggie bite right, right
but
before the earlier round.
No energy steal. Not enough damage.
Oh, I think this is it. I think this
Wow.
is a GG right there.
This
for
is a
you.
GG for you.
Oh,
Not me,
171.
for you.
Oh,
Damn!
wow.
Jisoo
Wow.
taking
wow,
that
wow.
wheel. Driven that car.
Dude, the critical again and again, a second time around. Deja vu from the last round. Wow.
What a comeback. Damn.
Man, well, I'm kind of... Dude, this is exactly why I love Axie Infinity,
Hashtag
man.
Jisoo crits.
Wow, the crowd, the chat is going crazy. Wow, shout out to all of our 2,000 viewers across Twitch and Facebook. Man, wow, quite of an intense game right there. I totally thought you had it in the bag, but again, we have Jisoo's mech doing all
What
the
a
magic
touch, bro.
with the pure damage, no mercy, going in for the critical in the last 2 rounds, playing with less than 2 energy, almost getting veggie bit. Woo, in the round before, but it was enough.
That was a good play for Jisoo, actually. Yeah, saving up some cards, energy, then just clean those axes up on the late game.
Oh, wow.
That's a big brain move. Well done, Jisoo. Now, who's gonna be up next from Lev0x?
Wow. I mean, Jisoo. Like, this guy actually, he did have, he actually has been, he did a boot camp with YGG. And
Look
also,
at Jisoo, man.
yeah, with
He
a
said he's only gonna lose once.
with a with the Victoria Court post right there.
No, I'm just only gonna be defeated once. That's it.
Yeah, this guy's actually been hosting. He hosted a boot camp, and then now he's doing like tutorials for our AxU.EVO streamers on the YGG Discord
Nice.
channel. So I'd like to invite everyone at home. So YGG, we have Axie Infinity boot camps for beginners, for intermediate players, and also we actually now have eSports training sessions care of Mike, aka Heltis, who is our head of eSports. So the idea basically why we have the boot camps in YGG is we want to elevate the game of all our scholars, and eventually we want them to become eSports players. Not to mention we want them to earn SLP and eventually be able to buy their own Axies and graduate. And speaking of graduation, Shanks, don't you have a lot of scholars under your wing who have now graduated and now own their own
Yep.
teams? Can you tell us more about that, Shanks?
Actually, not just owning a team, they also run their own programs now.
Wow.
So
Wow.
most of them are now becoming managers, especially that the Katana Dex is up.
Yeah.
So most of their SLP yields are being converted into either AXS in order to breed some more axes, or just simply buy off the market and then create some new teams and hire another scholar. So I'm just basically passing the throne. So that's exactly why I named myself Shanks, because of the metaphor. If you're a One Piece fan, and if you've seen the episode, you should have seen that moment where Shanks passed on the straw hat to Luffy. So basically, my scholars, they're all Luffy's, and the hat is basically all the cheat sheets that I taught them, everything, the scholarship, how to walk or to earn in the metaverse, basically. So
man.
pretty much that's it. My original name was change it to Shanks, actually. Basically, I'm a noob, but yeah.
I mean, I think like it kind of sticks. So now, like, I mean, why don't you invite everyone to follow your socials? For everyone watching right now, go ahead, Shanks.
Thank you. If you wanted to see a page full of memes, sometimes words of wisdom out of nowhere, you can. Yeah, most of them are memes.
More memes.
Just follow my page on Facebook, Crypto Shanks. Just look it up. I think I only got around 13k follows. Be careful on the doppelgangers who are asking for BTC or ETH because I don't even have one.
No, I actually had
trouble. Be careful with the posters.
I had trouble tagging you because when I was trying to look for
a lot
you,
of crypto Shanks.
there were like 5 crypto Shanks who popped up. So yeah, just a quick reminder to everyone, especially
be careful, guys.
Especially those on Facebook. Like, if it's too good to be true, it's probably a scam. So
it probably is.
You have to double check. You have to click the profiles and see if they are the original Facebook pages of the people you are following.
Yeah.
And
if the page doesn't have any memes, that's definitely.
So now I bet the scammers are like, damn, we need more memes on our pages.
No, you can't do that.
No, but I mean, yeah, in all seriousness, so everyone at home, like, please be careful. There are a lot of bad actors who want to take advantage of the hype of Axie Infinity. So double check, always double check. And if there are people who are PMing you, probably you need to get a second opinion. Like, ask other people, ask your friends who are mutual friends, ask them to, if is this the legit person, or like, just basically just everyone at home, like, be careful, take care of your accounts, take care of your Axies, and also be careful of phishing links, because there are a lot of phishing links that look exactly like the Axie Infinity marketplace. Even I, have almost fallen into these kinds of scams. Like, I mean, you'll notice from the URL that it's just a different spelling. There's probably like an I somewhere there. Like, I mean, they try to change it up a bit that it looks exactly like the Axie Infinity marketplace. So everyone, please be careful. But we have the next game, and Shanks, I think you're gonna love this new lineups. Let's go.
I'm kind of curious. Oh boy. Now we're talking. So still the same lineup, but with the different mount cards. We are looking at a cute bunny, which is really cute but deadly. And the backdoor bird, the typical backdoor bird, which is a threat maybe for the mech. Actually, yeah, it is a threat.
Yeah, we still have that Ivory Chop and
it's gonna
combo right there.
Again for Jisoo.
But this time with the Terror Chomp. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to see. I mean, we usually see Terror Chomps in all 3 axes, but we have the Mentalist doing his mind games, using a pure breed bird in the backline. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of pure breeds just until recently, again, when everyone realizes, like, how important Egg Bomb is in, just basically like messing up the strategy of the opponent, especially when it comes to crunch time. So yeah, I'm excited to see. So good luck to both players right here. And yeah, Jisoo Cutie, still with that mech right there. Yeah, big stuff. Let's go.
Ooh, is he gonna do the same strategy earlier? I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, he can keep on passing the round, but the 1v1 against a bird, we don't know what's gonna happen. The bird can just easily take out that mech on the late game using using 3 cards.
3 cards, yeah,
at least,
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the bird's
with
definitely
the nerf,
gonna go first. He's gonna go first. Like, Jisoo's gonna need to have his anemone last until the last round to give a bit of a bit of a defense for his mech right there. He has to stay alive. Very, very important for Jisoo. The question is, Shanks, will his frontliner be taken out early in the game, or will
Yeah,
it
man.
be
I
able
mean,
to hold up?
that's exactly why I need a turnip tank, because some of the people on the leaderboards has a backline bird, which is it's something that you need to eliminate as early as possible, because it can annoy you on the late games. Let's say if you to take out the mid or the front axis using like a 4-card combo, and then all of a sudden he throws an egg bomb right in your face. So it's gonna mess up your rhythm combo.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying so. But Jisoo did not waste any energy. He decided to go all in using all those three, which triggered the cattail card draw. Still, not much of a difference with the effect it has with the Mentalist Bone Sail combo. It managed to draw how much? 3 cards from that attack, which is a very good move
I mean, Jisoo
for
QT's,
the Mentalist. Look,
Jisoo's front line here, Shanks, is gonna be going second now with that speed,
Yep.
with its speed buff right there. But the question is, will it have enough shield to last until the next round? But Jisoo going in for the damage, but unfortunately there is
Nope.
that overgrow keratin.
Damn.
Man, he did gain 2 energy there though.
But this time it doesn't have the Axicus, just the cute bunny. So that's what I'm trying to see how this one will play out for the Mentalist. But yep, he's going in for the back door, right
All-out
in the
shot.
middle. So yep, that's definitely gonna be a dead Aqua right now. Gotta be on last stand,
Ooh. Man,
and
great
he's gonna
timing.
trigger the cute bunny, bro.
Ow, that's gonna hurt, man. I mean, the mentalist with the mind games right there.
Yes, indeed, the
in the third round.
Mentalist.
Wow. I mean, he did go for that backdoor. I mean, Jisoo QT's a double anemone aqua, not being able to do any damage. But yeah, let's see. Jisoo QT going in for the double 166, the double knot right there. Both of them with low HP.
Not enough damage. Oh boy.
Oh! Quite of a bit of an overplay
it's gonna
right
be
there.
a 1v1 against the bird. Mech versus bird on the late game. Unfortunately, it's on last stand.
And man, look at the cards. All of the cards that the mentalist has.
Oh boy. Yeah, is a GG.
Another overplay
Jisoo.
for Jisoo right there.
Wow.
That's not gonna hold up. The double blackmail, a double egg bomb.
Yeah,
158
that's a
damage
one
times
dead
2.
mech.
Wow.
4 bird cards on the mech is equivalent to 1 dead mech. That's the formula right there for the mentalist. GG. That wasn't. Damn.
I mean, the mentalist not taking any chances, like using all the 4 cards, even though it was a sure kill, even with 3, as you mentioned, Shanks. But I mean, a really good game. Jisoo QT putting up like a really good fight. It was a pretty challenging like 6 rounds for Jisoo right there. But yeah, the mentalist with his mind games, saving up all those cards, drawing up all those energy.
Do you think he's gonna stand a chance against that bird on that last round if the Dusk actually wasn't on last stand? I think he can have another shot at it.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, if it was a 2v1 for Jisoo, he definitely would have taken out the bird, man. The mentalist bird was down to his last 100 HP with those 2 all-out shots being casted earlier in the game. I mean, he did need to pull out those cards to deal enough damage, but it did reward him. I mean, it was a bit risky because going to the last round. If Jisoo still had the midliner alive, dude, it was just 1 card for the mentalist's bird right there.
True. And he's got 1 axie to shield. I mean, yeah, a meat shield basically to defend his mech axie. But yeah, that did not happen because the Dusk was put on last stand, 2 bars. he wasn't even able to throw one cute bunny on that attack,
yeah.
wasting those 4 cards. Those 3 attacks from his mech.
I mean, at some point, like Shanks, like I mean, the Mentalist had a bunch of cards. His bird was fully loaded. I mean, his midliner was fully loaded. He did have the energy. He did have the cards.
His bird was fully loaded.
From that time that Jisoo lost his midliner from the Mentalist Dark Soup backdoor combo in the earlier rounds, like I already was quite, I was already quite leaning towards Mentalist taking the W right there. But I mean, we need to keep Jisoo's axes alive. If he had maybe probably 1 or 2 cards in play, I don't think.
I think the best bet right here is either he's gonna do a backdoor, 1 backdoor axie, maybe or put in another bird to go against that bird on the on that round for the Mentalist. But I'm not sure whether, because the Mentalist can also change his lineup.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, timing is a really huge factor for Jisoo Cutie, especially going up against that bird with a backdoor. If he does time his cards right, he will get enough shield. He will get the heals. And like probably like the Mentalist will be wasting his backdoor combo there. But unfortunately, in the 3rd round, he wasn't able to hold up the damage incoming from the bird. Easy 2v3 for the Mentalist for that last game, Shanks.
Yeah, that was really an easy round.
I mean, why don't we check out the bracket right now, and we want to show everyone that still very early. We only have 2 teams. A bit of a problem here with our screen, but yeah, we're still very early. We still have, if I'm not mistaken, we have 12 teams that we are waiting for. We have 12 teams that we are waiting for to enter the next game. I mean, we're gonna be seeing 2 more teams in 2 weeks, and then another 2 teams 2 weeks after that, since the tournament happens every other Sunday. So this tournament is gonna be going on for 6 months until we reach the finals. So if you guys want to see any of your guilds or any of your favorite managers, let us know. I want to see them in the comments. Type it down right now.
Yeah, man.
Which guilds you want to see, which players you want to see join the YGG Managers Cup. Let's go.
How can they actually join the YGG Managers Cup?
So the easiest way to do it is
what do they need to do?
They just need to join the YGG Discord and request. Tell the other players, tell our community helpers, tell our managers, or even let their guild masters know that they want to join, and their guild masters can actually approach us, and we can put them in the lineup. And yeah, I think we're ready for the next game, Shanks.
Are we? Okay. Oh boy. I think we're looking at a team change. So, Kuku Ronin on an Aqua. And still the same double anemone Nemo with a lamb. Wow, both of them made a team change. So
The
Meta Aqua
with a double anemone Night Steel Thunderclaw printer right there.
Wait, what?
A carbon copy. I mean,
so there's no way for you to save up some cards and do a combo on the later round with this Thunderclaw. But I think I've noticed some glitch with this card, because sometimes it doesn't do. I mean, the effect doesn't really happen. Like, it doesn't do any discard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Maybe it's just a bug or something. But yeah, on this matchup, however, it's either it's gonna be an energy giveaway courtesy of Jisoo, because the Mentalist, on the other hand, has both of his Axie has a rice on its tail. So basically, it's a beast card, but it requires another card to trigger its energy steal. So that's where the zero cost card come in handy. So right now he wasn't able to draw that. Sadly, even despite Jisoo passing that round because Jiho rhymes with Jisoo. Maybe that's why he keeps on critting.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So right now Jisoo is up with 3 more energy. No, sorry. 2 more energy versus the Mentalist. But yeah, all of his attacks, because of the positioning, it's only gonna attack the top AxU first before it goes.
Ooh.
Yeah, before it attacks the other one at the bottom. Even if they're on the same column.
With a double Ronin right there, taking out the Mentalists.
Yep. No heal for you.
Aqua. Oof. And the all out.
This is gonna be a problem for birds, for the Mentalist bird because Jesus backliner has a koi on it, so he just needs to save up the koi cards for at least 2 more rounds, and that's pretty much over for the Mentalist. But yeah, the Mentalist don't want that to happen. He's got double heal, followed by a discard, removing the Cuckoo, healing up 200 HP on round 4. So,
man, it's basically an even playing field for both of the guys. Like both.
And
of them
Jisoo doesn't have any cards right now. Casting Cuckoo followed by Piranha and another Koi to gain that speed advantage. But yeah, but pretty much this is over for that egg bomb. It's a GG.
Yeah, a bit of a risk right there by the Mentalist in switching up his lineup. I mean, a really good game. I mean, we have.
I mean, you don't want to use an Aqua against Aquaman. the Aqua Boys, you're up against AxU.EVO's Aqua Boys, so Aquamans.
Dude, I mean, because I was waiting for the Mentalist, to pull off the perfect timing for the Night Steal right there. But unfortunately, in round 4, entering round 5, both teams had 5 energy. We didn't see any any energy play there from the Mentalist. Unfortunately, his midliner, I mean, one of his frontliners was taken down like in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah,
Even
I think
with the egg bomb, basically he did the all-out shot, brought his bird down to the last 100 HP. Yeah, a bit of a tricky spot by the Mentalist. Now it's a 1-1, Shanks. What do you think is gonna happen next?
Oh, I think Jisoo is gonna live up to his post that he's only did once for every player. Yeah, but that egg bomb can throw the Mentalist off his game. Because if he did not use that egg bomb on that round, maybe he will still have that chance on taking out Jisoo's Aquas. But we're talking about a Koi Aqua here, so there's a very slim chance of winning because the problem there on that later round, if ever he enters 2v1 against double Aqua because of the card draw, maybe he might draw the double post fight and little out, so that's still gonna be a loss for the Mentalist on that game. So I think it's best not. I mean, if I were the Mentalist, I might want to stick on the first build, the cute bunny build, because that is the cute bunny with the bird back on. That way I can easily take out the Aquas safely while the 2 Dusk AxU protecting the bird.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no backdoor from Jisoo's AxU.
You're right, Chance. I mean, I'm yet to see the full potential of that the Thunderclaw and the Night Steal with a double anemone from the Mentalist right there. I don't think he was able to pull off the perfect combos that he wanted in the right time. Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty tricky. He might switch it up, like he might say.
It was a good AxU actually. I mean,
definitely.
If he does the Thunderclaw and the Night Steal, and then 2 AxUs will execute it, so the enemy's gonna lose an energy and a card just on that round.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised. Like both of them had 5 energy entering round 5. So for the mentalist to have his strategy to be like an energy quote unquote like destroyer. He wasn't able to do his Ackies weren't able to do the job that they were there for. But like I really think that he might be keeping his lineup just because he wasn't able to he wasn't able to execute his terror chomps perfectly, even though he won, because he only saw one terror chomp going in the first game. But like he, I mean, if it was me, I'd be like, you know what? I still have to show the full potential of this lineup that I wanna show the world that I just recently came up with. So yeah, I'm excited to see the next game, Shanks.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is 1-1, right?
Yep.
It's gonna be a deciding match for the Mentalist versus Jisoo. So if the Mentalist wins this match, Jisoo is gonna be eliminated, vice versa. So are we gonna see the last match by the Mentalist, or are we gonna see the cute bunnies again from the Mental? Because that's the team that he used to easily get that one win. Meanwhile, oh, by the way, sorry, John, just want to do a quick shout out. I have Cuckoo, and Spraggy in the comments. So just a quick shout out to Cuckoo, who managed to make a comeback for us at least.
Yeah, I believe Mr. Cuckoo is on vacation right now, but yeah, thank you for joining us.
Always.
Even in the chats, yeah, we would love to have Cuckoo on the stream one of these days, especially like when he gets back into the office. But yeah, we miss you, Mr. Cuckoo Crypto.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the Cuckoo. I'm not sure what's the English of. Yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. Mark my words.
No, I mean, because so for everyone at home who's watching, we have a full English stream happening on the YGG page, because YGG is an international community. So we have it live on Twitch and on Facebook, and it's a multi-stream. So if you guys want to watch a full Filipino stream, we have AxU.EVO PH, who is our co-presenter, who has their own Pure Tagalog stream. And also, if you guys at home want to be casters and want to create content, I have something to share with everyone before we get to the game. So we are inviting everyone at home. You can create your own content. You can shoutcast your own games, because we have a clean feed that is being broadcasted on the YGG YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Yield Guild Games. So everyone at home, we want to discover you. If you think you have what it takes to be the next AxU Infinity caster or the AxU Infinity content creator, please do share your content with us. We would love to see it. But yeah, Shanks, let's get right into the game. Let's go.
If you have what it takes, sorry. Okay, so going back to the game, the Mentalist versus Jisoo 1-1. So yeah, the Mentalist kind of hurt me. He went back to the cute bunny combo, and Jisoo, on the other hand, stick to the triple aqua team. We still haven't seen the potential of the acrobat and revenge arrow combo, because it's got easily taken out by the Mentalist Bird and the Bone Sail Bumpy combos as well, because it's a reptile card after all on an aqua, which will definitely hurt Jisoo's aquas. Now oh, that's interesting. The Mentalist decided to pass up the round despite having the Bumpy and Bone Sail combo.
Probably some mind games.
What he's planning? Yeah,
mind games going on here.
This is kind of scary though, because maybe regenerate a few cards on round 2 and 3, and then decide to go all in again. And that is not going to be the perfect opportunity for the Mentalist, because he won't be able to trigger that only draw combo.
That's true. I mean, we still have yet to see like another terror chomp being drawn here for the mentalist. He might actually need to pull out that only card combo like pretty soon if he does want to disable Jisoo QTs. Either of the two midliners. Now we have the mentalist going in for the back door. Unfortunately, hits the frontliner with
Backdoor on the front, yeah, because it's got the
with
same
higher
speed. So yeah, that's the thing actually with oh boy, unfortunately that attack was on the bottom maxi again. It could have been a much higher I mean it's got a higher chance, I mean higher win rate for it hit strikes the ones on the top.
Yeah.
I mean maximizing that attack on round 2. However, I think we're going to have to say goodbye for mentalist front axi for the dusk. It's pretty much over for him, and again, he's gonna trigger the bumpy sail combo, but not enough damage coming from Jisoo. Only using that one card. Is he gonna be able to take out Jisoo's Aqua?
I don't
Nope.
think so, Shanks, because at this point Jisoo has an energy advantage and also a bit of a card advantage. He still has his double Ronin right there, and the bird going in for the egg bomb and the all-out
Ooh.
shot. Now Jisoo taking out the mentalist backliner with the aroma. Now it's a 1v1 entering
Oh,
round
boy.
5 with Jisoo QT with the energy advantage. Shanks, what's gonna be happening here?
Yeah, it's all about card draw right now for the mentalist. So, double bone sail. He's using one Nemo, but I'm not sure why. I think Jisoo is trying to use that Ronin card on the later rounds because right now the mentalist will want to survive on this attack first before worrying about the next game. I mean the next round. So which is what is happening. Jisoo kind of anticipated that attack, which is why he's going all in this time, where the mentalist only got a few HPs left and a few shields to defend those two attacks from Ronin, and
is
I
this
think
it?
that's pretty much over for the
Yes!
mentalist, putting it on last stand. I think it's a GG.
Wow!
No crits for tonight for the
Oh.
mentalist. That's 2-1. Jisoo trying to live up on his post that he's only going to be defeated once for every player. Well played, man. Damn.
Wow.
GG's.
Very masterfully played from Jisoo QT right there. Man, wow, what a good game, dude. Basically taking out the mentalist in this last game for Jisoo and the mentalist basically. Now it's 1 win for the mentalist, 2 wins for Jisoo QT, and
Wow.
now it's all up to Jacobs. Shanks, oh my, wow. Oh my, wow.
Yeah, I
man,
mean,
I don't know what happened.
just like
there.
what I said earlier. Jisoo remains with
Wow.
so even
wow.
without the crit, I think man, he plays his card really.
Man, I mean, Jisoo knows his stuff. Like even after the nerf with his Aqua right there. I mean, the Ronin Aqua, less of that seen in this season. Yet proves everyone wrong. These nerfs don't really matter if you can play your cards right. Wow, what a good game, man! Shout out to the mentalist who put up like a really good fight.
Well played, the
Shanks.
mentalist. Yep. GG. But I mean, it's the axes that got nerfed, not the players, bro. So if they know how to play their cards, their axes well, that's complete
Amen.
danger. They're familiar to
Amen,
outplay
yeah.
their opponent. So if they can do that, they can pretty much handle any kind of card balancing
That's true,
updates that's about to come. So wow.
So going back to the brackets right there, Shaq. So now
It's
we have
Jacobs now.
we have 2 players taken out from Lev0x. And Jacobs, who recently placed the first runner-up in a very recent tournament, now is going to be going up against Jisoo QT. The question is, Shanks, will Jisoo QT be able to take home the win for AxU.EVO, or will Jacobs, be able to carry the team to take the win?
Boy.
And whoever's gonna be winning, whoever's gonna be winning this night's game, whichever team wins tonight, will be going up against AxU.EVO PH, because AxU.EVO PH won last week. So they won last week, and if you look at the full bracket, we have We have a lot more teams that we are waiting for. So there you have it. So AxU Alerts has won this
Wow,
week.
2, 4, 6,
Yeah.
8, 10, 12 teams. I thought we are only looking for 4 more teams. Don't forget to sign up, guys. So whoever wins this, yeah.
We're looking
Go
for we're looking for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Yes, but we are currently halfway fully booked. So all of these, all the next few weeks, we already have players. So it's just a matter of finding who the AxU Infinity community wants to see play.
I'm kind
go
of
up
curious if
against.
I can still join them as on as Akagami.
Yeah, for sure. Because if I'm not mistaken, we still have a few YGG guilds who actually want to join. We have
there's a
Kuku
lot.
Crypto. We have your Team
Sando.
Shanks. We have the Sando gang. We have Akagami. We still have YGG Thailand. We have YGG Indonesia. We have YGG Latin
I
America.
have a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are gonna be going up against the best guilds and the best teams in the AxU Infinity ecosystem.
So whoever, but on this tournament tonight, whoever wins this will go up against AxU Alerts PH. But we are still not gonna proceed to round number 2 unless we complete all the first round of guilds, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So the really cool thing about this tournament, so Shank, so the way we built the tournament is that we wanted it to be an ongoing tournament. So even though in and out of the season,
Something to look forward every week.
Yes, exactly. So we want to have a tournament that showcases, the best talents, the best players. And that doesn't mean that if like this week your guild isn't included in the brackets or you don't win, that doesn't mean that you can still play later on, because it's going on for 6 months. And after the 6th month, that is when we will have the grand championship. And it's going to be the best of the best, definitely, from the whole community. We have new players coming in. We have new guilds making a statement, making a new name. But I'm really excited to see all these other competitive players in the AxU Infinity community to step up and show them what it takes. Shanks, you might notice that we have managers, we have scholars, we have guild masters who are playing in the tournament. And it's something that I'm really, really happy about, because now we have scholars who are playing competitive. They're setting a good example to everyone at home. And that just because you don't have the perfect axes that you think you need, that doesn't mean you can't play competitively. It boils down at the end of the day on how serious you are and how much you can grind. But yeah, I'm really excited to see more and more scholars join the tournament, Shanks.
That's actually true. I mean, as a manager, then seeing your scholar competing in the tournament, it's actually like, how a father feels seeing. Being proud of seeing your even whether you win or you lose. You get to feel the experience competing in a tournament. It is something that that kind of, even for me, I kind of like build up some sort of hype.
Yeah, that's true.
and a motivation to compete. Even after that tournament that I had, every after tournament that I've competed, I kind of want to grind in the arena much harder. So
that's true.
There's a plus side to it, and
That's
not
very
to
true.
mention that you're battling against other guilds, and this is a not to mention it a charity event. So everything is just a win.
Yeah, that's true, Shanks.
No matter what angle you look at it. So
That's true. I think the games are ready, so let's jump right into it. Let's go.
let's see. So Jacobs versus Jisoo. Sweet
Look at
mother
that.
of
Look at that
numbing
mid-liner.
Christian.
Right? Wow. Biden,
Bro, but-
Cactus, numbing.
Yeah, the mid is interesting, but what kind of intrigues me a lot more is the
Mhm.
I actually like how it gives the maximum utility that it can offer as a tank.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look at the cards, it's got cattail, again that will draw cards if a beast or bug cards being used on it, and a watering can which will gain energy if the AxU will use an aqua card,
Yeah, man.
which is the same exact cards that Jesus is using. He's got both bees and aqua.
The
So
aqua
it's
stock will never go out of stock with energy,
Yeah.
if you know what I'm
So-
saying.
what I'm kind of anticipating to see here, as well as Jacob, is to trigger those two cards, both Cattail and Watering Can. So it's all about whether Jesus is gonna attack, and Jacob has those two cards ready for that attack, because what will happen afterwards is gonna give Jacobs a huge advantage, because he will gain lots of energy and lots of cards on the next round. And I think that's going to be enough to take out Jesus triple aqua, considering that Jacob's got a decent damage from his bird using that egg bomb and peacemaker, plus that double cactus, and even that zigzag mouth on his midline is still a very dangerous card.
Yeah, I totally agree, Shanks. I mean, you know, I'm yet to see, you know, like an infinite an infinite energy gain right here from Jacob.
There we go. Oh boy, is he gonna use it? No,
No, he
not
doesn't.
yet. Hold your horses, boys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride for Jisoo. Oh my. So
Ow.
Jesus down with 2 energy on round 2, having 6 cards. So it's either he's gonna regenerate using the, or he's gonna just pass the round to draw some more cards. More cards that he really needs.
Interesting to see like Jisoo swapping out his aqua. I mean, his double anemone aquas right there,
And
we
he's
have-
got punished for it, for passing that around, stealing that one courtesy of Jacob's plant tank, causing some damage on the bottom maxi, leaving it with just 255 HP. So Jesus down with what? 3 energies and 9 cards on round 3. Meanwhile, Jacobs has 4 cards. 4 energies, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to take out the front aqua though, because we're looking at zigzag and cactus.
nice tail slap. And
Yep,
then with the arco.
and the Argo, that's gonna give a huge advantage for you, because we're talking about speed here. Yep, putting the, there we go. There's the speed advantage, but not gonna be enough to take out that mid axie.
You have to take no chance that Jacobs has a huge energy advantage right here in round 4. Still with 3 energy in the bag, and Jisoo playing with 2 energy next round. Not to mention he only has a double cuckoo. Wow, it's gonna be pretty tricky.
He's got Cuckoo squared. Trying to save up the koi card this time. So
And the numbing. Wow.
yep, no energy gain. He can only use the blue moon on this round, but that won't cost enough or inflict enough damage for Jacob's plant tank. And I think this is pretty much over
Yeah,
for
I
Jisoo.
mean, Jisoo pretty much,
He's
you know,
being locked. Yeah, he cannot gain speed using the koi. He cannot inflict damage. Just buff his attack, but he
Oh,
cannot
and the critical
attack.
from
And the
Jacobs.
crit.
Oh, wrapping it
boy,
up.
man.
Wow.
That's a nasty build. I mean, that build, it was meant to take out Aquas.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, wow, like not to
Wow.
mention, you know, like he did have a lot of energy compared to Jisoo. Like the plant, you know, just sustaining and protecting the bird. I mean, 2v1 with the plant, with the numbing, like disabling Jisoo. Basically, all he had left was a scale dart and the cuckoo. That's never gonna be enough damage. I mean, you have a plant that you have to take down. You still have a bird in the back line. Pretty tricky stuff right there, Shanks.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any range cards, piece cards that backline Aqua. Although he's got a koi, which is ideal to gain some speed, but it was nullified
Yeah.
using that numbing liquid.
Yeah.
So pretty much a GG for Jisoo. But again, as what I been telling you. I think he's just trying to play on the enemy's mind. I mean, just like what his post is saying, he's only going to be defeated once. I think he's trying to live it, so he just maybe trying to pull up some tricks on his card on game 2 and 3. I think we're gonna find out.
Do you think let's say if Jisoo used his double anemone, would he have had a better advantage against Jacob's midliner plant and the bird with a balloon pop?
No, considering that he's got a plant AxU with the watering can.
Yeah.
And even if you heal up, as long as if you don't have any beast cards to take out that mid AxU, that's gonna be a tough wall to break.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now that Jisoo, having a bit of a challenge, probably like he needs to get advice from his teammates on how he can break through. Man, that double plant right there. Even I would have had, like a really hard time, basically pulling like some tricks out of my sleeve just to be able to get through the double plant. But the bird in the back line can be very doable. Doesn't have that much HP, though. You have to go through a brick wall. Not to mention the zigzag. Dude, he still had a zigzag. He wasn't even able to I don't think he was able to use it at the. I mean, it wasn't utilized as much, the zigzag, right?
Yeah, I mean, because he doesn't really have to. The plant doesn't have any wasn't inflicted with that damage as when that numbing liquidation was released. So all Jisoo can do is just buff using the Cuckoo card. So and that attack that long range skill, the scale dart, it's not gonna inflict enough damage.
Yeah,
unless it crits. But it did not use it as well. Wasn't able to draw at least 2 scale dart on the blue moon card. And by the way, I just wanted to do a quick shout out. We have the Spocky here, Bornok, on the stream. Welcome.
Yo, what's up, Bornok?
What is up? Got on the comments trying to chill. He said he's having a hangover right now, so Jesus trying. Let's see. It's still, if Jacobs would win, that's gonna be pretty much over for Jisoo.
Yeah. We still have a VMG yet to play for AxU.EVO, and I think we have a lot of viewers who are waiting to see VMG in action. But yeah, before we get to VMG, Jacobs has to take another win from Jisoo Cutie. The question here is, Shanks, does he have, will he be playing other actions other than Aquas? Because we do know that they have a lot of Aquas. Now that Jacobs realizes that he pulled out his double plant or with the watering can, pretty tricky stuff right there for AxU.EVO.
Yeah, we did not really see those triples being utilized well because Jacob did not really give him a chance at all from that matchup. The double plant bird is actually a really nasty setup, ask me.
True. And to everyone at home, we would like to remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe to the stream. So we are giving away 2 lucky viewers a premium YGG merch package. So all you need to do is share the stream on your page. Your page has to be public. Your profile has to be public because our moderators will be checking that. And yeah, whoever wins will get a YGG cap, YGG mouse mat, YGG mug, YGG sticker pack, and yeah, good luck to everyone. So I think the game is ready. Let's go.
Oh boy, deciding match. So we've noticed a team change, so Mech comes in. I think he replaced the one that's got a blue moon. So he's got a new Axios one bottom with the Cuckoo and Ronin.
The Mech
still
is
the
back.
same. Yep, the Mech is back. I think this is the MVP
Oh yeah,
so far.
yeah. I mean,
This
not to
match is
mention, like, I
crazy.
mean, we still don't know what other, tricks this guy has up his sleeve. I think he's doing like a really good combo right here with his other, with his Ronin Cockadoodle-Doo, Aqua. We've seen a lot of action from this guy in the previous games, and also from the mech. I think it's gonna be a pretty good fight for both teams, Shanks.
Yeah, I mean, it all varies now on the card draw because that's gonna be the deciding factor on who's gonna be the aggressive one on round one.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Jacob still
boy.
with it, numbing, prickly, Biden's,
Yeah, I remember
and
you
the Dream
asking
Vibe.
me about
Hmm?
the perfect build. I think I would want to go with a plant with that same build that Jacobs has,
Yeah.
except for that the mount will have maybe the zigzag is fine because it can life steal pretty much on every axis. Unlike with the herbivore YSO series from Todd because they are
Yeah.
only exclusive to one class.
To Aquas,
Zigzag, on the other hand, can trigger the life steal on every act. So, and the good news is it depends on the damage you inflicted
Yeah.
on your target. So if your zigzag crits,
Oh yeah.
then
Wow.
you're gonna get a much higher HP back. So
Yeah.
and maybe a watering instead of Biden's.
Yeah, the zigzag, not much damage, 60 damage, but it also gives you 60 shield checks.
Yeah,
But
huge shield.
if you do play it 2 times in the same round, then it's a different story. You have 120 shield,
Exactly.
120 shield plus the heal, so that's pretty big stuff right there from this midliner plan of Jacobs.
Meanwhile, on that round, Jisoo decided to pass. Jacobs kind of took advantage of the bird's speed and used that hair dagger to draw another card.
Jisoo going in for that tail slap and the heal, bringing him back to full health, 418 HP. Jacobs going in for that numbing with a critical, and oof.
Wonder why he did that numbing kind of early though.
A veggie bite,
I'm
oof,
like
another
curious.
critical. Wow. It's raining
2 crits, but only low damage cards. So, damn.
2 crits on the wrong cards. But yeah, I bet
Yeah.
these guys they'll take it.
Wow, that balloon trick. Man. He wasn't able to gain some HP, but even if he was able to steal or gain 100 HP, that cactus attack from the mid is gonna be enough to take out that tank Aqua. This time, he took out the watering can, giving him 2 energy from Jisoo's attacks from his Aqua. But he did not draw any cattail card, which leaves him on last stand, drawing watering can and numbing Lucretian follow up on the midline, causing his plant Axie to perish, leaving 2v2 on round 5 again with that balloon attack, but no attacks coming from that Aqua. So he's marked as safe from fear. Those 4 cards won't be enough to take out the mid Axie, which does he have? Oh no, the double life steal. That's gonna be enough to take out the Aqua though.
This is what we've been talking about, Chan.
R.I.P. to that Aqua. Damn,
160,
that huge shield.
160 HP
This is
regenerated.
pretty much over
Right
for
there. Ooh, the
G2's
flying
match.
carrot and the double egg bomb.
Damn, what
It's-
is up, Doc? Flying carrot and a happy birthday to you, GG. Wow, 2-0 in favor of Jacobs. That's how you play it, man. This guy's. Yes, you mentioned he competed.
Yeah.
He won
Yeah. This guy knows what he's-
tournament.
Dude, this guy knows
Yeah.
what he's doing for sure.
Oh, boy.
Really great timing with the balloon pops right there,
Yeah.
Shanks. That balloon pop into the 3rd round, he would have healed. Jisoo's midliner would have healed with that ranged anemone card, but he got feared just in the perfect time, bringing the game down to a 2v1. The mech did have a lot of cards. Unfortunately, you're going up against two axes. One of them is a plant. Even though you do have a slight of a damage advantage, you have to think about, dude, that's a plant with a lot of HP plus the double zigzag. Healed 100 HP. Man, turn the game around. You know, congrats, Jacobs.
Imagine the plant
Wow.
surviving 4 cards. I mean, thank you, nerfs.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I think, Shanks, I think this is what everyone has been waiting for. A 1v1. A 1v1
Oh boy.
from the last two players of this week's Managers Cup. Lev0x with Jacobs and AxU.EVO. One of our crowd favorites, VMG, and our top scholar in YGG last season. Man, it's a head-to-head battle. Who is going to be taking home the W and going on to the next round? Shanks, I mean, I can't wait to see what's going to be happening. Is it going to be a triple aqua for VMG? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, VMG is known for his triple aqua plays, but let's see how this one will play out against the double plant bird setup that Jacobs has. I don't think he would want to change. Will go against an. That is the huge question. Whether what axis will VMG use on this round? I mean, he's the crowd favorite. I mean, he would want to prove that he's the god of the aquas.
Pretty tricky stuff right here.
Can't
Wait. I can't wait because like at this point, basically VMG has an idea of how Jacobs plays. He knows,
Exactly.
he knows quite a bit of the gameplay of Jacobs. But the question is, will Jacobs be bringing out that first runner-up gameplay in the next matches against VMG, Shanks?
Yeah, is he gonna do a reverse sweep of this tournament, or will VMG make up for the aqua losses, the AxU.EVO? So I mean, by the end of the day, it boils down to how deep your understanding is on. I mean, it all boils down on the fundamentals still. Even if you have the best counter on someone else's team, it will still the primary factor is how well you can count the enemy's cards, energy, and his damage. If you know the basic, that there's pretty much nothing that can stop you. So even if you're using a team that is at first on a disadvantage, it will still boil down onto how. So we'll find out whether that's true or not. This matchup, Jacobs versus VMG.
Yes, sir. So right now we have both teams preparing, and just a quick recap for everyone at home. Let's talk about YGG eSports recruitment right here. So we have Mike, aka Heltis, our head of esports for YGG, coming from Blizzard, coming from Hearthstone, who is going to be leading our competitive leg for YGG. And we have two categories where everyone at home can actually join the esports, the esports teams of YGG. So we're looking for Rising Stars, who has a placement of 2,500 MMR at the end of the last season, and has two top 16 placements in tournaments consisting of 64 players in the last 2 months. So it's either or. So either you get 2 top 16 or you get 2.5 MMR in the last season. And if you want to be part of the YGG Elite, you need to have an MMR of 3,000 at the end of the season, or place 2 top 8s or higher in tournaments consisting of 64 players in the last 2 months. So if you guys fit this category, reach out to YGG, go to our Discord. We have a channel, we have an esports channel where you can share and connect with the community. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing everyone join the team. But of course, we do have a lot. We do have a lot of very, very powerful and talented guilds that we have yet to see join the Managers Cup. So everyone at home, it's gonna get crazy. We have the last two players. I want to invite everyone to like, share, and subscribe to the stream. We wanna see. We're gonna be giving 2 lucky viewers YGG merch packages sent right to your house. All you need to do is share the stream, make your profile public, and our moderators will get in contact with you if you get chosen. So good luck to both our players. Shanks, I think we are ready. Let's go.
Woo boy! This is gonna be the match of the night. This will decide who will be the winner on tonight's YGG Cup. So, what are we looking at? Oh, EAP from BMG. Same lineup from Jacobs. Interesting setup. We have, oh wow, a Scarab and Arco mid lane with Nemo for energy gain. So this is actually an ideal AxU to go against the middle.
Oh, there
AxU.
you
But
have it. The Scarab.
yeah,
the
but
curse
yeah.
of the Scarab. I've seen a lot of players, flaunting this card. It's actually pretty useful, man. Like especially if you have
It is.
abilities, if you have
And
healers. Yeah, that's pretty
also
good stuff.
not to mention that if it gets buffed with the riskies plus attack, I think the Scarab will reach about 150 damage, and that's a massive amount of damage inflicted on an Aqua who cannot heal himself.
Yeah, exactly.
So the question is whether he can initiate it or not, because as VMG's midline AxU.
Yeah, I mean
So
Jacob's
let's see what's gonna happen.
not changing his lineup, like sticking to his
Yeah,
guns
he's
right
kind of
here.
confident on his lineup. Actually, it's a good lineup
It's
to use,
definitely a
but
good lineup.
it is a problem when 1v1 with an Aqua Koi comes up.
That's very true. I mean, for the case of VMG, like he has an October on his plant with almost the same exact cards as Jacob's frontliner, but we still have the Aqua stock to watch out for from.
Oh
from
boy,
Jacobs.
is that two? Yeah, 1 energy steal. Jacob's being punished for passing that around, only 0 cost card on round 1, leaving him with 4 and entering round 2. Now, a VMG on the other hand doesn't have any beast cards yet, which was a good opportunity if for Jacobs if he used that on. So let's see what card draw is gonna be pulled up on round 2. I mean, they both have the same number of energies, and except for the cards, of course.
Yep. I mean, we still have to see, that double numbing Lucretia.
Kind of delayed. They're both delayed tactics here, but Jacobs managed to draw 1 card because the leaf bug attack is it is a bug card. That's why he was able to draw 1 card from matchup. But on the other side, VMG managed to gain energy, which is the idea. If he wanted to, I think what he's planning here is he's going to inflict as much damage as he can on both plants.
Yeah.
I think that's what VMG's having in mind.
Man, VMG would
That's going to be an easy win for him. 7 energy, still
9.
saving up.
9 going into round 5. But, he's pretty lucky because Jacobs hasn't been attacking. He hasn't been drawing his other October treat. Now he's going to be feeling the pain entering the 4th round because he no longer has shields. Oof, hair dagger, and then 118 taking out the front line of VMG in round 4.
Yeah, thank you for your service, Plant Axis. That leaves his Nemo mid lane vulnerable on Jacobs. I mean, Plant. He wasn't able to gain any speed on that round, and now is gonna get numbing liquidated. So yeah, melee card disabled. He cannot use the Arco to gain speed, and that was supposed to be an additional damage inflicted. But the 4 cards by VMG, I don't think this plant actually can move.
The question is, will VMG's mid laner survive with a double egg bomb and a balloon
Oh
bomb
boy!
to wrap it up. Unfortunately, not a double scare.
Putting it on last stand.
Won't be going in.
Damn! What a play for Jacobs. Oh, wow.
Oh, and a critical.
That crit! That's what I'm talking about, bro. Look at that heal.
Oh my, wow, that critical.
Turning your red HP
with
into
that
green.
Massive, massive heal right there from VMG. Now he's in trouble. The 2v1. We have the Cactus, 179, and a heal again, 480. Wow, VMG, you have to pull something out of your sleeve to survive the next few rounds.
I don't think he can survive this attack from third. Oh, actually, he can. But if he takes out this plant, he doesn't have enough energy though to take out the bird. He got the speed advantage,
yeah,
but
he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough energy for this round.
Is it gonna crit? No, it doesn't.
No, not tonight. Unfortunately,
Ooh,
this is 1-0 in favor of Jacob. Oh boy!
Wow.
I mean, he used enough cards, right, to take out that
yeah.
plant. I mean,
Yeah.
He has no choice but to use all those 4 cards.
Yeah, I was
he
pretty
wasn't able to
surprised.
save up enough energy for that.
I mean, I was pretty surprised, Shanks, that like by the end of the last 2 rounds, like VMG didn't have any more energy when he really he had a lot of he had a lot of energy in the bag previously, but I mean, he had to play a couple of 4-card combos right there to be able to take out the plant because he kept healing. Not to mention that zigzag that went critical. Would have been an easier job if it wasn't a zigzag, if he didn't heal, but he was still able to play 2 zigzags.
Yeah, I mean, the balloon play, man.
Also, yes, exactly.
Kind of underrated for me, but yeah, it was a big help for Jacobs. Putting that mid-aqua on last stand as well.
It was a really good fight right there. I mean, VMG, like both of them, man, like saving the energy, a couple of good passes. Unfortunately, VMG wasn't drawing the October treat. He used 1 October treat in the first round. He was able to get a card draw out of it, but the subsequent rounds, it hasn't been showing up until his plant was finally taken out, which, gave basically Jacobs the advantage, leaving VMG's midliner and backliner exposed. Not to mention, there's going to be a plant waiting for VMG right there, man, in the midline.
It's the numbing liquidation play from Jacobs that put VMG off on this game, that one.
Yeah, and now I'm really curious. So if this is the same lineup that Jacobs has been using in the previous tournament that he placed as first runner-up of, but now VMG knows, how Jacobs plays. He knows, like, he didn't switch the lineup. So the question is, will VMG
make some adjustments on it? Yeah,
his axes, exactly, Shanks. I wonder what these guys are thinking and are talking about.
Did he learn from, or and do something about it? We'll find out in game 2. I mean, he really needs to win this next match. Otherwise, that's pretty much over for Team EVO on this Managers Cup. That's going to be a win for Lev0x as a whole.
Yep. So here we have it. It's a 1-0 in favor of Lev0x, entering the second game of the last 2 players for tonight's matches. We have the stream going a bit on overtime. We started at 10. We are at 12:22 a.m. here in the Philippines. And I think we are about to be wrapping up. We have the last 2 players, but the question is, who is going to be taking home the W and going up against AAPH in the second round, Shanks? Like, may I ask you, Shanks, so who are the other teams that you personally would want to see join the YGG Managers Cup?
I wanted to see AxU.EVO, perhaps one of the OGs as well.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Chief. What up, Chief? If you're watching,
Chief.
Shout out.
I think they're doing a tournament right now with another tournament with AxU.EVO as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Loot Squad as well. What other? There's a lot. RRGMs.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't forget
Sando, Akagami.
I can't. Yeah, of course.
There's a lot. Yeah.
I can't wait to see CTG I can't wait to see
CTG, yeah.
Meta T8, of course. Also,
MT8.
yeah,
That's
MT8.
Elijah's, right?
Yeah. So that would be a really, really good
Man.
matchup. Like if those two teams like go
But I
head
don't-
to head in
are-
the Managers Cup. Yeah, what are you
Maybe
saying?
there's gonna be a link for the upcoming guilds next week.
Maybe. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot of teams, a lot of like young guns, basically, like up and coming,
Ooh.
guilds as well, who will be joining the YGG Managers Cup.
Nice.
And this is going to be the point of discovery for a lot of teams. I mean, Shanks, like if you have noticed, professional esports teams from non-NFT, non-blockchain games have slowly been entering the NFT space. We have Team Secret with their AxU teams. We have, FTX, who has been, investing and also like supporting the YGG community, the scholarship program. So there are a lot of brands. We even have Pia Wurtzbach, who has been recently announced by
Yeah,
Gabby that
I just
will be
saw it.
having their own scholarship. And yeah, I can't wait to see. I mean, who would want to see the queen, Pia Wurtzbach,
Competing.
going up competing in the Managers Cup, right? Because technically she's a manager.
Yeah, I mean that could happen. That could happen, right, John?
Yeah, I mean, depends. Depends
I-
on your negotiation skills. Will you be able to? I mean, Shanks,
Imagine that.
I see
Oh.
that you have a very nice gaming chair right there. It's a tier 1 gaming chair.
Yeah. Quick shout out to the one who gifted it to me.
I mean, who is are these gaming chairs for sale? The tier 1 secret tab chairs?
Yeah, I don't think so. They're kind of limited to the tier 1 people. Like,
Oh, wow.
so I managed to stole
So I mean, Shanks, maybe
do a sales talk
I'd-
to just can you give it to me? 'Cause
I'll
it's my
settle.
birthday.
I'd settle for your tier 1 used memory foam pillow. I'd be happy to have that. I mean, with your autograph and your sweat, with your sweat right from the gym, sitting down on your gaming chair, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I mean, here we have the game, Shanks. So take it away.
So again, same setup. Oh, from VMG and Jacobs, no team change. So basically, I think VMG is just trying to pump himself. Maybe he's just trying to like get the feels of the battle. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe we're gonna see a different approach here from VMG. Meanwhile, Jacobs, I think we've seen him play a couple of times right now from his previous matches. So we are kind of anticipating how VMG will approach Jacobs' team setup.
Mm-hmm.
Because earlier, if he wasn't, if his melee cards wasn't disabled, he could have a speed advantage against Jacob's Bird, right?
Yeah,
That's-
definitely.
Let me see. 55, I think it's a 52 speed Aqua, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 52 and gaining to 20% speed. Yeah, I mean, that should be enough to outspeed the bird. So just one Arco, but unfortunately, it was disabled in this match. Let's see if he's gonna do a much different approach. As you've noticed, he keep on passing the early rounds. Well, that's how he tried to approach it earlier, which leaves his mid Aqua vulnerable because his tank got taken out, being exhausted of any defensive cards.
Jacob's going in for a single here, dealing 138, getting a sneaky attack in round 1 right there. So now VMG's plant down to 348 HP. Still no October Treat cards in sight for VMG. Will be tricky if Jacobs decides to go in for the attack, but he doesn't have enough damage to take out the plant Shanks until
No, sir.
until he draws it. So let's see what's going to be happening here.
Yeah, what he needs to do is he needs to try to and outspeed the bird, kind of avoiding the combo.
Oof, VMG
Ooh.
expecting the damage from Jacobs, but unfortunately, nothing coming in. He only has a double peace treaty, wouldn't have killed the plant of VMG, so instead he goes in for the disguise and the vegetal bite plus the cat tail. And now I think it's gonna be crunch time for Jacobs. He has to take out that plant,
No,
but
not
no,
yet.
no,
Not
not yet.
yet. Hold your horses. Yeah, if he did that, he's gonna get punished so hard because of the aqua. I mean, that aqua stock is a huge pain in the ass, man.
Oof,
If you're an aqua user.
Unfortunately, VMG not being able
Ooh.
to put up the shields. He could have done it. He could have put up his October retreat, and yeah, I mean VMG. Wow. taking out-
Wow, that was actually that was a
Ooh.
good play.
Yeah,
Gaining
yeah, yeah.
speed and attack, all on the same round,
Now we
and
have
his stack is still alive. Being
yes,
on
sir.
defensive, I mean, there's no way for Jacobs to disable the mid act. So VMG has a window of opportunity to take out that tank, which is actually the key factor on defeating
Oh,
Jacobs.
let's go.
If he does that, then it's pretty much
Yes, he
over for
does.
Jacob. There goes the
Wow.
speed gain as well. Balloon, nope, not gonna be a problem. Numbing reclusion, no sir. He's got the speed advantage, so it's pretty much over for the bird. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't have the koi though. That's the true card, the only card that you need to outplay Jacobs, which is not happening yet. He just need to make sure that it's not gonna use it. Because
Oh, a critical
oh my
by Jacobs.
goodness, that crit! There is no
Oh,
way
wow,
that
I
BMG
think-
would survive that attack,
Oh,
though.
wow.
Unfortunately, damn! Wow,
What a
Jacobs
game.
proving that he is. I mean, he did compete in the tournament. He
Man.
won.
This guy, wow, what a game,
First
Shanks.
place.
What a game.
That's a GG for
Man.
BMG. Well played.
Wow, what a game, dude. I was on my toes, Shanks. It was a 2v1 going into the last two rounds. The bird, fortunately had the cards that he needed, plus the
Yeah.
fear, being able to take out the mid liner of VMG just
That
right
crit.
on time. Balloon Pop, very underrated in my opinion. Did a pretty
Mm-hmm.
good job. 2v1 VMG unfortunately wasn't able to take the W home. And we have our winner of week 2 of the YGG Managers
Well done.
Cup. Congratulations to Lev0x eSports. We have Jacobs, you the mentalist, taking the win and advancing to the next round up against AxU.EVO PH. A big GG's to AxU.EVO for putting up. What a great fight, Shanks. Man, woo, let's go.
Grabe. Damn, well played, everyone.
Yeah, man.
AxU.EVO. Well
What-
played, Levi.
What were your
Man,
favorite?
Jacobs.
What were your favorite parts of the game, Shanks? Of the tournament tonight, of the series?
Man, that part when I thought that the Aqua was gonna win over the bird because of the speed gain, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, man, that balloon was kind of
Man,
That
I
balloon
really
pop.
thought, like, I was on my toes. Like, man, you could, like, if you would imagine, I really thought VMG had it in the bag. I thought we were having
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
game, but wow, very masterfully played by Jacob.
Jacob
But, man,
denying that win.
VMG didn't make it easy. Didn't make it easy. We had both teams down to their last player, last man standing. Wow, GG's to both teams. Congratulations to everyone for supporting. Everyone at home, congratulations. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to be having the next episode in 2 weeks. So that is going to be November 28th. And man, Shanks, I wish I could share it with everyone, but we have a huge contender. We have huge
Oh, boy.
contenders.
Is it gonna
Going
be
up.
the OG guild?
I'm keeping my mouth shut, but you have to tune in to see. And congratulations to our winners of the merch packages. We will be pulling out the names. We will be showing you how these were drawn on the next stream. And everyone at home, we will be having a new contest for YGG. And if you have seen earlier, we have the Scholar Stories video. One of our scholars
Yes.
joined an AxU.EVO, an AxU University competition where they submitted a story of how Axie Infinity or YGG has changed their lives. And if you guys have a story to share, we would like to invite you in our Scholar Stories contest. We will be providing a prize pool for the best videos that will be shared on the YGG Managers Cup every other Sunday. We will be picking winners, not to mention also our best content creators, our best casters. You will be featured on YGG. You can even get a slot to take our place to cast the YGG Managers Cup. So everyone at home, thank you so much. Shanks, do you have any message, any last words for the community before we go?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for the 1.1k viewers up until now. Even we are doing an overtime staying on. Also for congratulations to Lev0x on winning this match against EVO. Thank you, EVO, for putting up a good fight as well. That was a nice matchup. Again, GG, well played, everyone. Oh, I think we're gonna give out to YGG merch package to the viewers, right?
Yes.
I did not forget that.
So everyone at home,
can I join it?
You already have yours, Shanks. You already have yours. So we have two winners from the last stream and also from today's stream. We are gonna be announcing the winners on November 28th. So that's gonna be 4 winners who will be taking home the YGG merch packages. So make sure that your profiles are in public. And we will be showing you our selection process, who won and how our moderators found your pages. And yeah, so everyone at home, thank you again for joining. And we are going to be looking at the brackets just shortly, Shank. So jumping right into the matchups. So now we have Lev0x eSports with the W tonight.
Well played.
So in a bit, the bracket will be updated and we have our winners, but we still do have 12 more guilds to go up against each other for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, for everyone at home, if you guys are aspiring shoutcasters or content creators, the YGG Managers Cup is broadcasted with a clean feed without us on the stream, so you can create your own shows, you can create your own content and share those with us, and you can get discovered. And also we have our eSports recruitment going on with YGG. So we are looking for YGG rising stars who have a placement of 2,500 MMR or higher at the end of the most recent season, or who has placed 2 top 16 times, was placed 2 times with a rank of top 16. In a tournament that consists of at least 64 players. So now we're gonna be jumping into the bracket, Shanks. So there you have it.
Yeah, we still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 unknown teams.
Yes, sir.
Not unless the Dano will actually. But yeah, Lev0x won this match tonight, so they're gonna be up against AxU.EVO PH on round 2. But we will not move on to the next round unless who will win the round 1 brackets.
Yes, sir. So again, the Managers Cup is brought to you by Yield Guild Games, together with AxU Infinity and AxU.EVO PH. Shout out to our friends and our partners who have made this tournament possible. Shout out to Mr. Luis Buenaventura, the country manager for the Philippines, who has been in contact with the charities that we are going to be helping out, and also to Bryle from AxU.EVO for helping us with the tournament. And not to mention Mike, aka Heltis, our eSports head for YGG, and also Nate, the head of gaming operations, and also to everyone who has helped contribute to this tournament. We have our moderators, we have Giyu, we have Sil, we have Hellmarch, who's been moderating the game, assisting the players, moderating the streams, and also to Steffi, of course. And we have our stream operator, Daddy Shark, and our multimedia artist, Vael. And yeah, I might have missed out on some people, but thank you for helping out with this project. To everyone at home, we will be seeing you next Sunday. And yes, better be prepared because it's going to be one hell of a fight. And yeah, before we go, again, my name is John Sedano, Community Marketing Manager for Yield Guild Games. It's at John Sedano NFT on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And Shanks, why don't you drop your socials before we go?
Yeah, don't forget Crypto Shanks on Facebook and at Shanks Plays AxU. Again, never trust, always verify.
Yes, sir. See you guys next week. Peace.